Hi, welcome along to the Don Robbie channel. We're here for our second watch along of the day, and it's set to be a really entertaining game. Brentford versus Liverpool. I know all about Brentford, right? Because I was there, first game of the season when Brentford beat us at their ground, and it was, you know, I was very impressed with the way they played. So it's going to be a tough game today for Liverpool, and it should be a really entertaining one. Representing Brentford today in the building, I want to give it up for Bees TV's very own Jatin. How you doing?
Yeah,
Jatin or Jatin?
Jatin. Yeah,
Jatin.
that works. Yeah, that works, man.
You sure I got it right?
Yeah, that works. 100%.
No,
yeah,
Jatin.
100%. 100%.
No, it's the way you said, yeah, that would do. Like, if it's
no,
Jatin.
right. 100%. That works.
Big up Jatin in the building, yeah? Big him up. Of course, representing Liverpool, who else could it be? Back in the building, our very own Doyle.
What's happening, guys?
How you doing, man?
I am so excited to watch this game. It was like the Leeds game the other week when it's just attacking football. I can't wait to watch this, especially because Bruno. All right, lads. All right, lads. Man United lost today. Can't wait to see Liverpool on match today tonight, hopefully with a win, no disrespect, and Man United lose, because I'm a Liverpool fan, and that's what you love to see, innit? So,
you know, it's been a good day to be a Liverpool fan, because let me just read out the results from today. Chelsea 0, Manchester City 1. A little bit of a, I don't know if it's, well, a little bit of a shock, because I think most people had Chelsea down as winning that game, but Man City dominated the game and deserved to win it as well. 1-0 winners, Man City. Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 1. A penalty missed by Bruno Fernandes in the dying seconds, where he took the ball from Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think you're going to be seeing that happening again. I don't think you're going to see any more Fernandes from now till the end of the season. Ronaldo will be taking all of them. But yeah, that was a shock. Manchester United losing 1-0, and that's back-to-back defeats for them. Remember, they lost during the week as well. Doyle's obviously happy.
I'm very happy about
maybe
that.
not as happy about this one. Everton 2, Norwich 0. Good result there for Everton. Townsend with a penalty, and Decore, the goal scorers in that one. A game I think is still going on. The Leeds, I know it's full time now. Leeds have lost again. Leeds 1, West Ham 2. Leeds were winning 1-0. Goal by Rafinha, but Junior Firpo and Mikel Antonio in the 90th minute with the goal. It's a win for West Ham. West Ham doing really, really well at the moment. Leeds at the moment, and I was just saying to Jatin, yeah, they ain't won a game yet this season, and you were shocked by that, weren't you?
Well, yeah, because I thought they'd at least won one, because Bielsa has an ability to get the best out of these players, and I thought they would have won at least one of them.
So I said it the other day, right?
Yeah.
The way I see Leeds rolling at the moment, they've got to be careful, right? That they don't get into relegation trouble this season, because they're just so open. Great to watch, entertaining for the neutral. Heart attack stuff if you're a Leeds fan, and another defeat by Leeds. Leicester drawing with Burnley. Burnley did score a goal in the dying seconds, but the goal was disallowed, I think for offside, so that was 2-2. And Watford drawing with Newcastle. In the Leicester game, Jamie Vardy with a hat-trick. Unfortunately, one of those goals was an own goal.
Yeah, of course, that is in my fantasy team as well. I literally seen the score thing, I was like, yes! Oh, one's an own goal. It happened like that, lads.
But as it stands, that's a good old day for you, Doyle, because if we look at the table at the moment, Liverpool are top of the league without even kicking a ball. You're top of the league.
3 points ahead.
3 points clear of Manchester City in second place, and Chelsea, Man United, all of them on 13 points. So lots of incentive to win this game today, isn't it?
This is the thing, like Liverpool last season, there was a lot of opportunities where we could have capitalised on people dropping points. I really want to see the Liverpool of the season before that, where we did do that. People dropped points and we won, and we just kept winning. I want to see that Liverpool side, especially now that everyone's sort of, you know, writ us off a little bit. And now I want to see us as a dark horse come back, be top of the league, and everyone's like...
Could be a massive win.
Yeah. Massive
win for Liverpool. Brentford sitting well in 8th place, 8 points, 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. Been a good start to the season for you guys, hasn't it?
Yeah, we can't complain. Listen, it's always going to be tough for us, because there's always been the expectation for us to do really well. You know, it's a new team, new stadium, new everything, and I think there's been a lot of pressure on us, mostly out of the promotion side. You know, Norwich and Watford, that people expected them to, they're yo-yo clubs, you know, they'll come up, they'll go down, they'll do their business. But there was a lot of pressure on Brentford right now, but I think we've done well. You know, Brighton, the only loss we've had, but I think that was a very tough loss for us. But we've recuperated well. easy wins against Arsenal and obviously Wolves.
Yeah, steady on him, man. Steady.
I had to get that in there.
Steady on, mate. You know what I mean? You're right. Actually, he's right there. It was an easy win for them, to be fair. They did play really well.
They've done well.
Let me give you your team. So we see Marcus Gale on the TV there, one of your real reps. Nice guy, actually. I met him when we did play Brentford. He's a really cool guy. Right, let's get into the Brentford team. In goal, Raya. And then you've got a back three of Pinnock, Janssen and Ajer. And then across your midfield, it looks like you're going 5 in midfield of Henry, Janlet, Tez Norg? Norgard. It doesn't give the full right here. Ogachua.
Onyenka.
Is that his first name?
No, Sonyanka is his last name. So I don't know his first name.
Yeah, just the way they've written it here.
Sonyanka.
And Canos.
Yep.
And then up front, the deadly duo of Mbembo and Ivan Toney.
The main man.
All right, so that, on the bench for you guys, you've got Marcus Fors, Bidstrup, Fernandez, Shandon Baptiste, Chodos, Ramseman, Jensen, Jorgensen, and Wissa. That is the bench. Let's get into the Liverpool lineup for the game, Doyle. In goal is Alisson. A back 4 of Robertson, Van Dijk, Matip, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Midfield of Henderson, Fabinho, and Curtis Jones.
Lovely.
And up front, Mane, Jota, and Salah. That is a very, very strong Liverpool team.
That's a statement of, we want to win today, and we want to show the other big boys that we're here for business this season. Don't take it seriously, guys. Serious.
All right, and then on the bench is Firmino, Joe Gomez, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Origi, Kelleher, Milner, Konate, Minamino, and Shimikas. So even the bench is strong. So Liverpool in good shape for this game, and as I said, win this game, and you put a little bit of distance between you and some of the pretenders.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, this game today is a big one. Like I said before, we did not capitalise on people dropping points, and we need to do it this season. We need to be that relentless force that we was 2 seasons ago, where we were just consistent. I'm not looking forward to this game, like, in the sense that Brentford are the good side. They're going to give us a tough game today. This is not going to be a walk in the park. We're at their ground. They're newly promoted. They're up for it. Even the way they do things, Brentford have been successful because of the untraditional style of football management. The way they do statistics. You don't have an academy, you don't have an academy and stuff.
They couldn't afford it.
Exactly, but you've invested in the right ways. So you invest in good players, mate. That Ivan Toney's in my fantasy team, and he's a good player. So I'm looking to see how he does against the likes of Matip and Virgil.
Tell us about the Brentford methodology of doing things where, they seem to always find these gems. I mean, if you just look at, say, for instance, in the striker department, you've got Ivan Toney, you bought from from Peterborough. Yep. He's been absolutely killing it. Not just this season, last season in the Championship, which is like the top goal scorer, broke records. Previous to that, you had Ollie Watkins, who you sold on for massive money, to 30 million. Previous to that, Neil Maupay, who's now, Brighton. I mean, you guys, the signings that you do and using these sort of stat space, it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
It's called, I think the best way to say it is professional gambling, because that's what Matthew Benjamin, he's the owner, he's a professional gambler.
He's a gambler, isn't he?
Yeah,
I thought,
he's basically what, everyone in this, he just gambles on it, and you know what, it could have gone horribly wrong, but right now it's going brilliantly, that he came in, the club used to be fan owned after some horrible owners, the fans took it back, we took charge of it, but obviously that was never going to be sustainable enough to keep for full. If you want to push on, you can't have it fan owned. So Matthew Benham came in, he's a fan himself. So he brought in his company, Stat Odds, I think that's the name of his company. So that's a massive, massive thing. They're looking at matches in Lithuania. They're probably in Hackney Marshes now looking at players. They've got a crazy operation there. So that's why when people say they want to copy it, they can't, because it's so massive. And then we're just taking odds on players. Sometimes it hasn't worked out because there are a lot of players that haven't worked out, but a lot of the times we've got it right. And you know what, Matthew Benham has to praise for that, because he's bought everything in and he's looked at the stats like, XG, XA, and that stats that obviously you have to the player still has to perform, but you know what, the players have come in, we've got a right model around them, we've got a manager or a coach, let's say, that's got the right players into him, and then we've done well. And obviously I think the change for us is where we sort of bent the model, where we got Pontus Jansson in. That's why I thought we can actually turn and challenge now, because Pontus he's not exactly in the model, he's not young. He was 27, I think 28 when we bought him, from Leeds. But that's where we started to change, where we got a mix of the young players, that exciting talent, but we also got the experience that can take us up, and we got Pontus in. We should have gone up that first season, but then lost in the playoff final. But then the next following season, we got Ivan Toney in, who's a mix of experience and obviously a young, brilliant talent, and the rest is history, and we are where we are now.
How good is he, Ivan Toney?
He's definitely the best striker I've seen play for the club, and I think a lot of Brentford would
Better
say
than
that.
Ollie Watkins?
Wow.
Ollie Watkins was a very good player, but a striker not so much. He had a lot of chances where he could have probably broke the record if he took a lot of his chances. But Ivan Toney, when he's needed to, he stepped up. All the penalties, Penandes, whatever you say, that he scored all the penalties he has for us. Obviously, I hope he continues that today if we get a penalty. He's done all of that so far, and ability-wise, he's brilliant. And he's not going to stay with us forever, and I know that. But for the moments we have him for now, he's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, definitely, a lot of fans would say he's probably one of the best strikers we've had for this club.
Yeah, and also, I've been there to your new stadium, which is a really, really nice stadium, and it'd be rocking tonight. There was a great atmosphere in there for that game when you guys played Arsenal. It's great grounds. Great area down there. The first time I'd sort of been around there for ages, man, and right by the river, and it's a nice place to play football, isn't it?
Yeah,
apart from there's nowhere to park. That's about the other thing, but yeah, but it is, isn't it?
No, it's obviously I think every Brentford fan is so excited right now because there's a future there. We got a new ground. Everything's. How many times can people say in their lifetime they've seen their team go into a new ground and everything? Obviously, it's still hard to adjust because a lot of the fans will drive past Griffin Park at Old Ground, and Griffin Park was that stadium. We got the terraces, everything. So
the only ground in the football league that used to have 4 pubs. 1 pub on each corner.
That's insane.
You would have loved it.
Yeah, that sounds like you wouldn't make it to the ground, would you?
You wouldn't make it in, you'd be pissed.
You would never make it into the ground at that point.
I can't believe Liverpool's never done something like that,
No, you couldn't do that at Liverpool, no.
Nah, yeah.
I've been up to your place many a times. A corner, a pub in every corner, no chance, mate.
All these fans outside of the ground.
All these scousers leading up scousers everywhere you go, mate. No chance, mate. No way, right? But no. Brentford is a real, it's been great. This is the real test tonight, though. This is the real test. You're up against Liverpool. I just named that the team. It's a full strength Liverpool as well. Van Dijk's back, and they're top of the league, and they're playing well. This is it. This is a big test, isn't it, Jane?
Yeah, I think these games are where we can really make the statement of that we're here to not just be a part of it, we're here to really, really make a statement. And I think there are very few teams that you can make that statement against. Obviously, Arsenal was the big win. Obviously, Arsenal's still a big team, but obviously a lot of the Premier League don't really fear Arsenal as much as they should do, or used to. But Liverpool are one of those sides that if you can get a result against them, that you are showing teams that you can really do it. And I think it'll be a very tough test for us. I think it'll be definitely the toughest game we'll probably have this season in terms of the forward line they have. And yeah, it's just going to be very tough. But I'm quite excited that in the end, that if we lose, that that we have a lot of the season to go and we have nothing to be ashamed of because it's just Liverpool are absolutely unbelievable. But we're here to play, and I hope that the lads are in for it, and then we can get a good result here.
Okay. Sean Park says, I grew up with Ivan Toney on the same council estate, and I went to the same school. And believe me when I say he's a devoted Liverpool supporter.
Oh, yes, lads.
He won't score today, that's what he said. I don't know if this guy's telling the truth or not.
I don't know.
He's one of your mates or something like that. But Ivan Toney, I'm sure I heard that Ivan Toney is an Arsenal fan.
I don't know. After his comment, I don't think he...
yeah, I know, man. Latifa says, thoughts on Xavi to Barca? I didn't hear that was happening. It will happen soon because the way that Barcelona are carrying on at the moment, boy.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But Doyle.
Yeah.
You got to win this today, innit?
Yeah.
Light work?
Do you know what? I'm not going to disrespect them by saying that. It's not going to be light work. I don't think it will be. It's not going to be like a Norwich or a Leeds, to be quite honest. This is going to be a battle today, and it's also going to be one of them mental struggles. Liverpool know they have to win. We're the clear favourites. We're at away grounds. Man United, Chelsea and City are all watching this game right now. They're all watching it like, please lose, Liverpool. We need you to lose. You've got a massive amount of energy and fan base coming at you today, lad. So Liverpool have got a lot to prove. It's going to be in their heads. It's going to be in his head. But there's one thing I do know is Liverpool are good with pressure. Like, we have been good with pressure in the past few years anyway. So, yeah, we need to win this. Come on, boys.
Willow said, Robbie, you forgot to mention Ben Rama. Of course, that's another player went to West Ham, 30 mil as well. You know what I mean? How much did you buy him for? Next to nothing, I bet.
I can't even, probably in hundreds of
It's like science with statistics, that's what it is.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, seeing how much, so let's say if you look at a striker, how many...
Left touches,
so let's say if you go in,
touches.
so if you go in the League One, say, all right, Mbappe, Neymar, top goal scorers, all right, let's see what's your XG, so how many you should have scored. Let's see, all right, him. Then you look at, well, how well have they done, injury records and stuff like that. So it is, when I say it's gambling, because that says, let's say you've got a striker there that's got an XG of, let's say, 15, they still got to perform. And XG is not going to win you the league.
Well, this is the thing, innit? No matter what player you buy, you're taking a gamble. So what you're actually doing is making calculated risks and putting it more in your favour, the 80-70% in your favour. It's something that I've not actually seen any football club do. I've seen Southampton have got a fantastic scouting system, they always have, but I'm not sure how they work around it. I think they have an academy and they bring up the players like that way. What you're doing is completely different. Never seen nothing like it. Never.
Yeah, Kai says West Ham are winning everything this season. Unlucky Leeds.
What the? Are we
Come
wearing this
on,
kit?
you hammers.
Did you see that kit?
What, your kit? It's
I
yellow.
love Liverpool, yeah, I do.
Yellow kit.
But our third kit is
I haven't seen.
not cool. We look like we're a race.
Well, that's the
flag.
training top, right?
Yeah,
Surely.
that's the training top. When you see the real top,
I'm
Robbie, you're gonna
not
be like,
feeling
what is
that.
this,
I'm not
mate?
feeling that training top, man.
It's
But it is for
scatty.
money. That's the thing. They
looks like
they'll put-
something out of, I don't know, Primark or
It's
something.
scatty, mate.
I'm not feeling
Absolutely
that.
scatty. When you see it, it's got checked all over the neck and that, it's horrible, mate.
That's it. High Tech J says you can 100% copy a statistic-based system. Just hire a team of mathematicians and create statistics departments. It's not as easy as that.
If it was easy, why isn't anyone
You
else
know what I
doing
mean?
it?
It's not as easy. To be fair, I think a lot of clubs actually, they may not do it exactly like how Brentford do it, but a lot of clubs employ that sort of
Data.
data. We sort of, I know Arsenal, all those big clubs, they have like departments. So that's all they do. They study every player around the world and their data. And stats is such a big thing. I mean, funny enough, I was at my son's football the other day, and one of the dads there was saying to me, he's going, Robbie, he's a Villa fan, and he was saying to me, he's going, my son's telling me all about, who's it he signed? What's the Jamaican?
Liam Bailey.
Liam Bailey. He's telling me, he goes, my son's, he goes, did you hear of Liam Bailey? I said, yeah, I know all about him and stuff like that. He's been linked to loads of clubs over the past few years. And the guy was saying, he goes, I didn't know nothing about him. My son told me everything about him. And he goes, they get all the stats off of FIFA and that. So the stats now is such a big part, you know what I mean, of football. And even on a FIFA game, the stats update in real time, don't they? You know what I mean? And
you get
Football Manager and stuff like that. So, you know, football really has changed. It really has changed.
It's no longer that thing where you get a scout and he just gets a hunch that this player is going to be good because he's watched them. It's science.
But what you've got to do with that, stats system, is that you then, what a lot of clubs then look for is, what is that person? Yeah, you've got great stats, but what's he like under pressure?
Yeah.
What's he like as in a team environment as well?
Yeah.
You've got to ask those questions as well. Obviously, you can see Ivan Toney is a leader on the pitch.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all those things you need to know, because you could have someone who's scored like 50 goals, but he comes into the dressing room as a right
Quiet,
dickhead, you know what I mean? And nobody wants him around, you know, and then it affects everybody else, you know. So this guy, I think he looks like he's seems to be a Liverpool fan. Rabadam says Brentford means burned Ford. Oh no, he's saying in Norwegian, so maybe he's Norwegian. Burned Ford. So I don't know if you're going to get burned tonight.
A lot of Liverpool fans in Norway.
Benny says Ben Rama came from Nice to Brentford for £800,000.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
And you sold it for what, 30?
30 million.
What did you get Ollie Watkins for? He was next to nothing as well, wasn't
He's
he?
from Exeter, I want to say 1.2.
And that's another.
Like, we spend that little money. It's just like you're getting to the 800,000. Like,
That's another £30 million player.
Liverpool have done something similar in one player. We done Raheem Sterling. Bought him for 500 grand off QPR when he was a young lad, 15. Sold him for 50 mil to Man City when he was 19, 20. Like you can make some real money, like.
If you do it right.
Yeah.
Our club's been one of those that don't. You know what I mean? Arsenal, where they definitely weren't. I don't know. They're supposed to have used stats. I don't know what stats they were using, right, with some of the players they bought over the years. But if you get it right, you know, Leicester's another club, you know, bought some real gems, but Yeah, Brentford have been brilliant at
I
it.
think it's so it's highlighted with Brentford as well because of what I said earlier with the lack of the academy. That is their sole.
I don't like that though. I don't like that. I don't
see
like
them as-
any club that doesn't have an academy.
Agreed.
For me,
I'm the complete opposite. I think academies, the stats of a person making out of an academy is like no. You have a better chance of winning the lottery at that point.
so how do you sign the players that you just talked about signing? So Ivan Toney
That what you said
was at Northampton's academy. So how would you have found out if he's any good if he went at academy?
For Brentford, obviously, if another club, for Brentford, I'm happy that we keep this model for as long as we can. That I don't want us to revert back to an academy model because I don't think
But what
that.
about creating some of your own players?
Yeah.
Though? You know what I mean? It's
Well,
all
the
right.
young lads.
But I don't
all
think
right.
it's worth the money because I think if you're a big club, if you're a Man City, if you're an Arsenal, you have that money to spend. But I think for clubs like this, that the amount of money you put in and the amount of reward you get back, it's
I'm
not.
just going to say this, lad.
Oh, but it depends.
Alexander Arnold, lad. Steven Gerrard.
But obviously, Liverpool have that money.
They're our academy.
Liverpool, how many clubs
No,
can?
but they
Look at
it's
even
not about
Arsenal,
money for them,
Saka,
lads.
Smith Rowe.
Again, money.
All these guys
It's
have
not
come
about
from.
the money. It's the money for running the academies, but you've got enough resources nowadays in the Premier League to
Yeah.
run an academy.
Obviously, I think, but if we get-
boys, like if I'm growing up in Brentford, I want to play for Brentford. That's where I
Exactly,
come from.
exactly.
lad.
Yeah,
I want
you know
the
what I mean?
opportunity.
I think teams owe it to their areas
Yes.
to have an academy.
Yeah.
If you've got fans from that area that support your club, you owe it to that area
Yeah.
to have an academy where players can have the possibility, like Doyle said, of playing for their club.
Yeah.
But if Brentford don't have an academy, all you're going to do, yes, the model's brilliant, but no local guy is going to have a chance unless he goes elsewhere,
And that's the
then
thing.
gets spotted for the stats and then comes in. That's the only thing I don't like.
It's always difficult to go from your childhood academy to your adulthood team. That's
Yeah,
true.
100%.
But it's not in the sense that a lot of players, what they'll do is they'll grow up in their academies, go to a League One, League Two club, do really well, and then get bought by a Premier League club like Brentford.
Plus, it's all about, you know what, as well, when, you know, and I've spoken to a lot of people who work at academies and stuff like that, and they talk about the fact that, you know, they don't like that statistic sometimes that's always bandied around that says only, I think it's like 1 point something percent of players can make it to the Premier League and that, because they're saying, well, no, hold on, all right, you may be, say for instance you're at Arsenal's academy, you may not make it, or Liverpool's academy, you may not make it to play for Liverpool, but you can still, through the training and everything you've done over the years, you can still make it as a professional footballer. So you can go elsewhere and you can go and join another. You could end up at Brentford. You could, you know. So I do. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't like when clubs, and I know there's been a few clubs that have sort of dropped the academy model, but I think they owe it to their communities to have an academy. And plus as well, if you get a gem, like you know, you look at Wan-Bissaka.
Leo Messi, mate. He come from
Exactly.
from a 9-year-old Argentinian boy into Barcelona.
But how
to
many
me.
Messis are you going to get? That's the thing.
And
Is
I'll give you an example. Wan-Bissaka was at Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
You know, I know the guy's like academy manager there, and I was there when they made the phone call to him saying we need a player because we literally down to our bare bones. Do you have a player in the academy that can play this weekend?
That's brilliant.
Right? And it was Wan-Bissaka who came in, and he played so well that they kept him in and kept him in and then he ends up going for 50 million quid. That will pay for an. I was at Leicester's academy during the week, right? It's unbelievable. Apparently, it cost about £80 million to build that, but I think that's off of sales. Like you know, they sold like Maguire and people like that. But it's an unbelievable academy, and I just think it's great that players can go and play in that environment, and then they've got the chance.
Yeah.
So.
Also,
That would be my only thing. But you got to take your hats off to Brentford with what they've done. It's been unbelievable.
Definitely.
TAVFC says, was it a howler by Arsenal board to get rid of Emi Martinez? The board have also made Torreira go missing too. They made a lot of mistakes, mate. Trust me. Martinez doing very well.
I really like Torreira. I really
doing
like
very
that
well
player.
at Aston Villa. And Villa, of course, beating Manchester United today. A real shock. The bubble's really burst at Man United, hasn't it? I noticed normally the first couple of weeks, every time I was on here on the Don Robbie channel, it was flooded with United fans. Viva Ronaldo, Viva this, Viva that, Viva Solskjaer, Viva Doyle. Viva. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to say anything.
This is wonderful for me, and I'm not going to lie, Man United fans, I was a little bit worried.
Vauxhall Viva now.
I was worried, and I still am a little bit, but right now, after seeing these last few performances, all he's just shown me is, you need a new manager, because you haven't got Thomas Tuchel, a Pep, or a Jurgen, lad, and you need one.
I'll tell you what, if they, that's the fear though. They go and they get Conte or somebody like
Please
that.
don't do that. I was messing. I was only messing.
I do think that they have an unbelievable squad.
They do. They really do. Squad, that's the point. You just don't have the tactics behind that team, and that's what they need. They need a Jurgen, a Pep, or a Tuchel. You know what this reminds me of right now? Frank Lampard going to Chelsea very recently, building up that momentum, getting them to believe in themselves, and then what do? They bring a real tactician in Tuchel, and he takes over, and now look at that team.
Exactly.
They're serious.
Exactly. The fans there at Brentford, they're making loads of noise. You can see them there in good voice. They're up for this. The fans are up for it. Will the players be up for it? Look at him. He's giving it some, isn't he? He's giving it some.
Good lads.
I'd love to see the atmosphere. What did find out from you guys? Now they're talking about bringing in safe standing back into football. How do you guys feel about that? Let me ask you, Doyle, as a Liverpool fan. Obviously, it was from the tragedy that with Liverpool fans that led to it being all-seater stadiums. But do you think safe standing now that it's a different type of standing to what it was back in those days?
I think that's the point. It's not going to be the same, and with the disasters that have happened to our team and many other teams, the standards are going to be much higher. It's not going to be rammed, it's not going to be cluttered, it's not going to be that type of situation anymore. So I'm all for it, mate. I am. If it means cheaper tickets as well, I'm all for it. Genuinely, I want as many people to be in that stadium to make as much noise as possible.
Whether they'll pass that into cheaper tickets.
I know.
I mean, more expensive tickets now.
Anyway, the teams are coming out now. That's Ivan Toney walking out onto the pitch.
He's a big lad, him as well.
He is a big lad. I think he was originally at Northampton, wasn't he? That's where he started at their academy.
Big lad. He looks tall.
But he is a unit, and he is a hassle.
Robbie, look at that kit. Oh my God. Our kit.
I'm going blind.
Lads, what's this kit, Robbie, mate? I love Liverpool, I love yous, yeah, but this kit, what is this?
That's just a tracksuit, though, isn't it?
That's a jacket.
He's horrible, though. What the?
Right, let me run through the teams again. The Liverpool team is Alisson in goal, Robertson, Van Dijk, Matip, Alexander-Arnold, Henderson, Fabinho, Jones, Mane, Jota, and Salah. And for Brentford, Raya, Pinnock, Janssen, and Ajer. He's the guy you bought from Celtic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Canos, Onyenka, Norgard, Janilt, and Henry's written better up on there. And up front is Ivan Toney and Mbeumo. Have I pronounced that right?
Mbeumo. Yeah.
Good player. Quick.
Yeah,
tricky.
He just lacks the finishing a bit.
Tricky player.
He just lacks a lot of finishing right
Was
now.
he the one that hit the crossbar against he was through on goal, I can't remember who it was.
I believe it was him. Yeah, he's had a lot of one-on-ones recently where he's just
been unlucky. He hit the post, he hit the crossbar, and
Well, that's it. If we need a win today, that he needs to absolutely turn it on, which he can. He has done it before, but
that's what. See this though, that defence right there. I'm so grateful for that defence.
And then you still got Konate.
And it's not just defenders. They're not just defenders. Them two lads on the end, Robbo and Trent. That, especially Trent. Trent is a special human being, lad. The way he passes that footy.
Through your academy?
Yeah, through our academy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He was, and do you know what's funny about that, right? When he was about 15, 16, Steven Gerrard was managing the team for the youth. And in his book, Gerrard writ, there's a kid in this team called Trent, and he is special. He's gonna go places in this Liverpool team, and it actually comes to fruition, which is pretty crazy, actually. So the good one recognised another good one. It's Bosch.
Brilliant.
Christian Norgard.
There's Norgard.
What does that mean? Ever present in the Premier League this season?
Played every game.
Oh, is that what that means?
Every minute of every game.
Okay, yeah. Ever present.
Where did you get him from?
God, I want to say somewhere in Denmark. That's why we get a lot of them.
I'm saying what you use Liverpool kit. It'd be all right if it weren't for the neck. It's like I don't like that. That neckline. I don't know, that sort of.
I don't think you need further proof that they can do whatever they want.
Grand Prix look, you know what I mean?
I look like I could take it off and then just go, yeah, boys, do you want to start the race, kid? You know what I mean? Even there, I've seen Mo Salah looking at that going, go ahead.
They can put whatever they want onto a kit and someone will buy it.
At the end of the day, you know the things with kits, yeah? If you win a league in it, it becomes a legendary kit.
It's so
right?
true.
The bruised banana kit that Arsenal, everybody wants nowadays, right? That kit, when that first came out, I remember everybody was slagging it off. Everybody was like, it's a disgrace. Why are we having to wear this? Blah, blah. And now it's the bruised banana.
Yeah.
Back in the day, legend. You weren't like that when it first came out. So if you do something good in a kit,
in 20 years' time, I might be looking at this kit going, I love this kit, you know, honestly, it reminds me back in the day.
Yeah, that was my favourite kit, you know.
I always loved that kit, you know what? I was the only one that had that kit as well.
Players taking the knee. Ivan Toney, of course, doesn't take the knee. They didn't actually show him there. But here we go. We're kicking off now. It's Liverpool versus Brentford. You wouldn't have heard that a few years ago, would you?
This is brilliant to watch. I've been waiting for these to come up for years, and they're finally here now, so this is good. You've just been so close so many times. I watched the Championship just to have a little watch of it and that. These are being close and then close and then close.
It's going to be interesting to see what Brentford's tactic is today, because like what I really noticed when they played us is that they went long.
They went long. I said that to you, didn't I?
And I've been used to seeing Brentford like really play football, but they switched it up. Which to their credit, they switched it up. They came with a plan and it worked.
That's how you get.
Are they going to do a similar thing? I mean, I don't know about long balls into Van Dijk. He'll deal with that all day long.
Do you know what it is for me? It's Robbo and Trent. When they push up, you just do that diagonal ball across and you can get us if you do that quick enough.
Yes, you're right.
But you have to be quick. You have to. That transition has to be spotless.
Actually, when we beat you in the Community Shield and that, when we've beaten you before, that's what we've done. We've like transitioned it out to the flanks quick. Yeah. To try and get in behind.
It has to be a rapid type of decision.
And I think Man United kind of did that well against you guys as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about the only plan.
Jolie there, lads. Jolie. Little new skin fade on him and that. Is right, lads.
That's a nice little turn there.
Good, lads.
This is the problem that Brentford are going to have as well. The midfield of...
We can't let them break.
It's Fabinho, mate.
Liverpool is solid.
He's special kid, that Fabinho.
Yeah, he's a good player. That's a very solid midfield, you know?
It really is. I think he's just basic.
What's that? That's a great ball.
Tony, come on, man.
Slipped over there.
That was brilliant.
He'd have been in. That was a bad slip. And here comes Liverpool on the counter. We all know how quick they are on that.
Oh, Jota's pushed it back.
That was a good way to break the lines.
How good a signing has he been, by the way, Jota?
Yeah, brilliant. He didn't miss a sitter last week, which I was surprised by. He never misses, mate. And he missed a proper... Did you see it?
Yes, like I did, yes.
2 yards out or something, mate. I could not believe my eyeballs. But yeah.
And when you paid that money for him, did you think to yourself,
no way.
Ooh. Canos.
Do you know what everyone thought?
Raul
Jimenez was the guy that made him particularly good. Does that make sense? But actually, Diogo Jota held his own in that team, and he held his own man.
He's come to Liverpool and got better.
Clinical man. It's a really good addition to our top three. He's literally just what we needed. A dynamic forward that can play right wing, striker, or left wing. He's brilliant.
And Liverpool don't really have that traditional centre forward, but they just literally like they've got three
attackers,
three goal scoring attackers.
Dynamics. Mo Salah has scored more goals than anybody on the wing. That's his record. One of his many records. I love Mo Salah so much.
Right, it's been a cagey start.
Yeah, it has.
Both teams just feeling each other out at the moment.
I'm looking forward to seeing Curtis today. I've been wanting to see Kurt. He's the scouser on our team with Trent. I want him to stay at Liverpool and I want him to do
through the academy.
Yeah, through the academy, lads. Yeah,
through the academy, man.
Listen, when you have money, you can do whatever you want in life.
Money,
when you have money,
every clubs ain't got no money. They've got an academy.
That's it. The reason we gave up powers, the reason I love them, it's just to save money because.
No, but you got money now. You got money. You just built a new stadium.
Well, if they want to do it.
You got all them houses. I've seen all them flats around it as well.
Yeah.
Right, so you got money now. And you're in the Premier League.
You know them flats, they're all nice new builds and that, lad.
Yeah.
Listen, when you look around it look really, really nice.
You've got 4 pubs. Oh no, you used to have 4 pubs now. Yeah,
but they've got to replace the 4 pubs now with like 4 estates built around the ground. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a free kick, that one.
Come on, man.
Sergi Canos.
Ex-Liverpool player.
Yeah, and we're
Is
home
he?
lads, yeah. Yeah.
He came from the...
Through the academy. There we go again. Right? That's another one. Right? You
There's
see?
loads of them, lad. Even like, do you know what the academies do for the lower league teams as well? Like Harry Wilson, for example.
Yeah.
Harry Wilson's another one. He went to a lower league team, plays well for them. They produce good players because they're in and around quality, world-class individuals like Gerrard and Trent.
Yep.
Oh my God! Imagine what it would be like as a young Scouser lad.
There's a delivery here.
Oh,
That's well defended in the end there. But head injury.
Turn Tony.
That's a head injury. And he looks knocked out.
Yeah, he does, mate.
He looks out.
That's Chris.
Oh, he's all right.
Curtis looked like he was hurt more than him then as well. That was mad. Like he went further.
Come on, Ajay, we need him.
Yeah, I'm alright, I'm Scouse lad.
What did that? What's that? The UFC
Paddy the
guy?
baddie lads.
Yeah, Paddy
I'm
the
a Scouser, we don't get knocked out.
Hold on, wait, how's he injured? He didn't even get it in. He elbowed him.
Yeah.
Lucky at a penalty there.
Mate, I have no idea.
Yeah, Paddy the baddie.
Paddy the baddie, mate, Scouser.
I can't lose, I'm a Scouser.
Hey, yeah, he says, Scouser, I don't get knocked out, lad, I'm a Scouser, we don't get knocked out.
We don't get knocked out.
If there's anything that Scousers
That's a bold thing to say, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it is as a fighter as well. Like, if there's anything that Scousers are, we can be showmen for sure. That's what we're good at.
I like him. I like Paddy the baddie.
Do you know what he did as well?
He's
you know
gonna be
Jay?
huge.
No, young Jay Redmond.
Yeah.
He shouted out his saying, like his video that he did when he's don't do if, buts or maybes. Paddy done that on the UFC and Jay was made up. It was boss to see. Little Liverpool community all supporting each other. It was boss.
No, I like with his little Beatles haircut, man. Trust me, he's gonna go far. Yeah, Paddy the baddie. Big up Paddy the baddie, man.
Paddy the baddie, you little Scouser is right, lads. And also, did you see his UFC debut? Did any of you actually see it? His debut for the UFC?
Yeah, no, he was good.
He was really good.
Yeah.
He's a world champion in cage fighting as well, you know, like Cage Warriors. He was a world champion, and so that's why he got his chance. He'd been offered the UFC before, and he said, no, I don't think I'm ready for it. And, you know, you just need to pay me more as well, and that type of stuff. Went to UFC now, and I'm so excited.
Potentially, he's got potential to be absolutely huge.
He's like the Scouse McGregor. That's what everyone's calling him.
Yeah.
I just hope he can back it up all the time. 5 successful passes so far for Brentford, and we've had 51. That's mad.
That's all right, isn't it? It's not
In other words, they've hardly touched the ball.
Yeah.
Ross United says, Robbie, is there a Joshua Usyk watch-along tonight? If so, who's on it? Yes, we do have a Joshua Usyk watch-along on the Don Robbie channel.
Go on.
Come on.
This is a chance, and it's 1-0.
Yes!
What a goal-line clearance that was. What a goal-line clearance that was. It should have been 1-0 there from Mo Salah.
Was he just injured?
It's a beast. You
Is
can't
that
make him
Ajay?
like him. Ajay.
He's about 6'6". He had to stretch every last muscle there.
Come on.
I mean, this was a brilliant through ball here.
Onside, definitely onside.
Yeah, he's definitely onside. Salah is a heavy touch there, but he was still what a goal line clearance. That was brilliant.
Got to give
Saved
him
us
that.
there.
I can't
Brilliant
not give him
clearance. That is.
Wow. I was about to scream then, lads. To haul the wind out my sails.
We can't be caught out like that. Lost it in midfield so cheaply.
What clearance. Brilliant. And
Lost
then
in midfield so
Mane
cheaply
couldn't
there.
turn it in. Yes, Ross United, we do have a watch along tonight. Make sure you check it out here on the Don Robbie channel. We got troops in the building for that as well. I think Ty's coming down. We got Boxing Lowdown in the building as well. We're going to be watching along from around about 9 o'clock. All right, right up to the AJ fight. Right, so make sure you check that out. Joshua versus Usyk. And it's going to be a very tough fight for Joshua. And one thing for sure, you will see something that you have never ever seen before at the Tottenham Stadium, and that is a title being won.
That's not going to look good tomorrow. That's not going to look good tomorrow.
No, it's true.
No,
Ain't
it's
winning
fair.
no
It
title.
is fair. It's a very fair statement.
Right, come on. Brentford on the attack now. That's a good ball. Whipped in. Oh!
Oh, God.
Just wide there from Ivan Toney. That was a chance.
It's the one thing I don't want to see is miss a chance and then you score. Like, that'll break my heart.
It was a great cross.
Onside as well, by the looks of it.
Definitely onside. Got across. He should have done better there, you know, Ivan Toney.
Brilliant movement.
He should have done better.
Mm-hmm.
The first area battle for Ivan Toney.
I don't know if he was trying to head it in or if he was trying to head it back across, but...
Like a glancer. 2 goals and 1 assist. That's brilliant start, that, you know.
Ooh. Reminding Liverpool that they're there. Ivan Toney up, wins that over Van Dijk. It's a good start for Toney, isn't it?
Come on.
Mbembo.
Come on.
It's a chance!
Oh, no!
Again!
Who was that?
Oh yeah, Yanka.
On Yenka there, should have really, well, he had a defender coming in with him, to be fair. But another chance there for Brentford. Threatening here.
It was one of them where it was just, it was
really
square.
Ball pops up and the defender's
corner,
just
no?
got across him.
Yeah.
Corner, no?
Is it? Oh yeah, it might be, mate.
That could be a.
Oh,
No, it wasn't. It was a goal kick.
That's the chances you got to take. Then.
2 chances there for Brentford. Just reminding Liverpool that, we're here.
Yeah, I think that goal line clearance sparked a little bit of electric in you, didn't it, lads?
Just we're trying to. The thing is that if we get beat, that we cut us apart, fine. But the fact that if you scored that, it would have just been purely because our midfield did not transition the ball quick enough. That we just got caught lacking there.
That's what we're good at, though, lad. We're good at highlighting that because we have a high press.
No, it's just
you
that-
made one gap for us, lad.
It would have been so frustrating if we went a goal down because we lost the ball in midfield, and then all of a sudden it's just on the counter.
Oh, this is they're looking better now, Brentford, aren't they?
Yeah, they've grown into it now.
Lad.
Popping the ball around a bit.
In the channels.
Switching
You know
out
what
to the
happens?
channels.
Sometimes you lose your fear. Oh,
God.
What happened then?
I think
Go on,
we'll-
Trent. What was that? Where is that? That would have been a good ball,
That
man.
one there. What's
Go on.
up there to Ivan Toney?
Go on,
Flicked
go
it in. Remember? Oh, it's got it! No! Off the line! Cleared off the line! And another chance there.
no.
Cleared off the line by Liverpool. That's 2.
Come on, both of us have got one.
And now
lad.
Liverpool are on the counter attack now. They've got 3 on 2.
Shoot.
They've got 3 on 2 now. There's Mane. Poor
Come
ball
on,
by
lads.
Mane.
Come on,
Poor ball
come
by
on.
Mane in the end.
Oh.
We've both done the goal line clearance.
Wow.
Lad. This is brilliant.
Matip took his time. It
did. I thought
was
he
like I
was
was
doing
jogging.
He said, wait, I'm 6'7", hang on.
Here's a chance there for Liverpool.
Come on, out
And
with
dealt
it now.
with by Brentford. Wow.
God, man, no, those are the chances.
This is a great first 10 minutes.
Those are the chances you
Great
need to
first
take.
10 minutes. Oh my days.
Come on.
Hey,
Game's open. Pac-Man
what's
says,
happening?
what's with the chicken shop worker style Liverpool kit? He
That's fair.
says Salah about to serve 2 pieces of chicken.
That's fair.
Right, fingers.
That's fair.
Oh, we should have scored that, man.
Yeah, that was
Come
mad.
on.
Was he onside? Maybe he thought
Wow.
he was onside.
He looked. The ref would have put his.
It looked like an offside, but no, he's onside. He's on.
there.
Van
And
Dijk keeping
He's
him
on.
He's on?
And he's on,
Well,
he's on.
Well, he should have buried that, you know,
I
mate.
think he should have done better here.
Yeah.
That's
He's
because
yeah, Matip looked like he couldn't run for a
Yeah,
minute.
he was like,
He looked like
I
he
mean,
forgot
it's
to
a
run.
cheeky finish, but
I love that we've both had the goal line clearance
wow,
already. I
goal line
love
clearance.
But that's the said about Mbuemo.
I'll tell you what, it's a very even game. Sorry.
No, it's that Mbuemo that if we need him, that he needs to be clinical enough.
Bit
so
more
that
clinical
he
there,
need
yeah,
to have
yeah.
scored that.
I think if that falls to Salah or Mane or Jota at the other end, that's a
Well,
goal.
not Salah, you know.
Do you know, this is what we
Well,
do
yeah, Salah
sometimes.
misses his chance.
We'll dominate the ball and we get really excited to score, so we'll just keep it going at you and keep going at you and going at you. And so what happens is we'll give you some space because we're going at
Liverpool
you so
bombing
much.
forward again here.
But if you can resist that attack from us, then you'll have a chance to score, lad.
Oh, this is nice by Liverpool, but well read by the
yeah.
Brentford defence. This game's
Come on,
definitely going to
man.
have goals.
Yeah, it looks
no
it
way
already.
this is going to be a 0-0, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No chance.
I just
take
can't
a
believe that
0-0
we
right
both had the
now.
goal line clearance, lad. I can't actually believe it.
I thought it was in.
Pretty
I thought,
similar as well,
I thought
mate.
Matip was messed up and then it would just go in and I was waiting for the net to rustle. Oh, man.
Brilliant. What a good game this has been so far. I am enjoying this game.
I'll take a 0-0. Oh, man. I'll take a 0-0. I don't mind.
Even if we draw, actually, yeah, Liverpool still got points.
Oh, that's a stray ball there.
Mane looks like he's having a bit of a stinker already. Come on, Mane, mate.
God, come on.
There we go, reset. There you go. Keep the calm now.
That's the thing, you can't break your shape here. If we open up too much, we're just allowing...
Yous have got...
Gaps
Do you know
from
what I'm
behind.
starting to realise about Tony, which is something I didn't even realise? Because he's so tall, he's a target man as well.
Yeah.
Big target,
I
man.
did
Big
not
target, man.
notice that.
And he's good in the air.
But I think that's what we came up,
Great
our
holding
goal
the
came
ball
from him.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Big, strong lad.
The goal came
Oh,
from
come on.
a
Keep
long
that
ball
in.
into
Good
him.
lad.
Liverpool trying to settle it down now with a few
Yeah, we can
passes
tell,
around.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
They had
Hendo's in.
a few
Calm
hairy
down, lads.
moments there.
Yeah.
A few
Brilliant.
sticky moments, man.
Yeah, we did. Straight after we nearly scored. Go on. What's that, Kate? Go on. Is that good, lads? Good. Ah,
Good,
unlucky,
yes.
mate. Good defending. Good game, no, lads.
Good
Hey,
game so far.
good
Very,
game.
very good game so far.
Chelsea and Man City and United fans will all be watching this going, yes, Brentford.
Yeah. Jim Jones says already more entertaining than the full Chelsea game.
It's right. It's because all Chelsea do is put 11 men behind the ball. Come at me.
When it works, you love it, but it's like when Mourinho, towards the end of Mourinho, you know, the defending football, you know, then towards the end they'll hate it.
I would hate to pay money to sit in a stadium to watch my team not play football. That would do me.
Priyak says Liverpool have had their time. Get over it, lad. Only Man City or Chelsea
when was our time, lad? Was
will
it
win
the
the
60s,
league.
70s, 80s, or now? Because there's so many different times to choose from. I can't really remember, lad.
Come
Right,
on,
Liverpool on the attack.
Liverpool are one of them
This is
things.
looking dangerous. Looking dangerous.
I hate this.
Go on. Oh,
Go on, Ajay.
you just want this, but you just want it today. You just don't want to give up on it. That's good. What? Has Hendo just done a step over?
He scored a great goal in the Champions League, didn't he?
Oh, if you would have seen me on that game, mate.
I did see you.
Oh,
I did
really?
see you.
Yeah, on the COP
I saw
TV,
you.
guys, on the COP TV.
I did see you.
That's
You
the
went
Liverpool
mad.
fan channel we do.
You were very happy.
Yes, I was. And you know what else? It was the day before me.
Well, it's a great ball, but
Right,
Day before my birthday,
Yes.
that as well. So I got a wonderful gift from the Redmen.
oh, nice.
It was a great game, man.
JH says 1 league title in 30 years. Shut your mouth, Doyle.
That's true, lads. That's true, lads. That's true. But also, 20 in
was waiting
total,
for
lads. 20 in total. In my lifetime, I've seen us win a Prem and 2 Champions Leagues, lad. Beautiful. Oh, lots more as well, like FA Cups and Europa Leagues and all that. Like, but the 3 major ones, lovely.
Can't argue with that. Been a
Liverpool
good start for
United.
Ivan Toney.
Liverpool United. I know, yeah. Liverpool United, Arsenal, Chelsea. Oh, not even, I won't say Chelsea. Liverpool United, Arsenal. Them teams will always come back. They will drop off, but they'll always come back because they're too big not to.
I hope so.
Yeah, don't worry.
For a second,
You'll be back, lads.
it'll be
You'll
a very, very tough time.
They're inevitable. Like, what's that fella off the superhero film? Him.
Come on, lads. This is...
Game settled down a little bit now. I think Liverpool was like, oh, wait, let's take these seriously.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what.
Tony's a serious player, mate.
turn it
He's
on
a
the pressure.
serious player, him.
Yes, and Yanka.
Oh,
That's a good ball.
Go on, Pinnock.
I think it's going to be a
See,
trend.
the only problem, though, is that Tony's a great player. But what if he's out? This is the problem when you're in the Premier League now. What if Tony's out for 6 games? Who comes in?
Well, the only issue I had with the lineup is that Marcus Forss is not involved at all. He scored 4 goals for us in midweek. He's not going to be as good as Ivan Toney.
Is he the guy who comes in?
So
for
he would
Toney?
be I think he's the only second recognised striker we'd have. Obviously, there's otother players that can play. Obviously, Mbuemo can play.
Is he a big lad or a smaller lad? What type of player is
So
he?
he's a 5'8". So he's
small
more of a poacher really. That he doesn't have much on his build-up. But you know what? If you put chances into him, that he can score. He did go on a good run of form. I think it's last season or the season before that, where he scored quite a few goals in a row, and then obviously he's dipped off, and obviously his form's not been there. But obviously, as a backup, he's quite good. Obviously not the best, but you're never going to have a very good backup as there. But so in case Tony's not there, obviously going to be a massive miss. But Marcus Forss, I think, can do a good enough job until we can get him back.
Trent's just did 2 wayward passes. I don't think he's ever done that twice in 1 game. I mean, he definitely has, actually.
That's a great
really
ball
is.
by Raya. And Tony did really well there.
Playing.
Oh, he's in.
my God.
Members in.
Mbuemo, please.
Oh, he's sat him down. Oh!
No.
Too honest. Your man was
Oh,
too
honest there.
Too honest.
Very honest there. But
So he got caught then,
should
lads.
VAR not look at that? If Salah gets that, he's,
Yeah, Salah's on the deck, lads.
he's calling for his hospital bed. Is that with Salah?
Rightly so,
They
lads.
deport the player.
He
That's
looked
it.
like he clipped him, didn't he?
Yeah.
But he was very honest and, I applaud that still.
Me too. Do you know Mane's like that too, lad? He gets fouled and he'll stand up like Mane.
Mane?
Lads.
We're talking about the same money.
He's a humble man.
No, he is a humble man, but he goes down as well. Sorry, I have seen Mane.
I've never seen a Liverpool
I
player
have
dive
seen
in my life.
Mane walk the plank, mate, and take a dive. Sorry,
I've never seen a dive from a Liverpool player in my life, honestly.
Are you blind then?
Never seen it,
You
lad.
just close your eyes. You just close your eyes when anything goes
You've
up.
never seen a Liverpool player dive.
You just close
He's
your
had
eyes.
about
anyway.
20 of those Budweisers. That's right. I mean,
Gerrard definitely never dived in the Champions League final, lad.
Maybe they have got 4 pubs in each corner.
Oh,
Come on.
don't
I
be
mean, look
injured.
how he's gone down to that. I want to see
Yeah.
this. Let's see this.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say
He
so.
clips him. He can't. What
I
more can
think
he
it's
do?
more of a touch than a clip, and he knows that it's not big enough to go down.
If he
for,
stuck his leg out there, then
He's just
I
clipped
would-
him, he's caught him.
Touch.
If he stayed down,
little touch.
I know. I'd
Definitely
be,
too honest, though.
if that went for us, I wouldn't. If that went for us against us, sorry, I would be. That's very weak.
Yeah, it's
But
weak,
if that
but
went,
also you can
but
see
you've
it
seen him given though,
Yeah,
haven't you?
yeah,
yeah,
spot
100%.
on,
You've seen him
spot on.
given, but I think that if that went against us, that's very, very harsh.
I,
Yeah.
I don't like seeing those given, but you see him given.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of them as well.
And I
like-
wonder if that was round down the other end, and that was Salah.
It's true, mate. No, I do agree with it. You've got to, if you get a bit of touch in the box.
JB says, come on, Robbie, he was barely touched him. I know he didn't. It's not a penalty, but we see those get given.
All the time, mate.
We see players, you know,
Do you remember
calling for
this?
the stretcher when that happens.
Do you remember that season when they got really strict on the corner, or something with corners, and Sterling put his hand on somebody's shoulder, and it was a penalty?
Yeah,
Do you remember
yeah,
that?
they always go through some little phases where they go
crazy.
mad, don't they?
Crazy, crazy. This one, I think this season, what they're doing is completely the opposite. They're trying to let play go on, so they're
Yeah, they are. They're allowing more this
why then?
season.
Oh, that's power. That
Great
kid.
strength there by Marnie, but he gave the ball away.
Yeah,
Is that the same man? Is he okay?
yeah, the man himself.
A lot of
he need
teams looked at him. Nobody really went in for him, you know. Was at Celtic. Norwegian, isn't he?
Yeah.
Man Mountain. About 6'6",
You got a lot of two Norwegians. Few Norwegians.
The way Marnie's strength there, he
so
just
powerful,
bounced him off the
yeah.
ball, man. Oh, that was nothing on him though. It's just a big guy as they're going down like that.
It's just
Bloody hell.
Jones there, lad. Come on, lads. Get a goal today, mate.
Payam says, I knew this would be a tough game.
Yeah, definitely. Tough game, mate. You can tell. Even the manager of Brentford, I like him.
Yeah, he's done well.
He's great, mate.
go on, Pinnock.
It's getting a bit tense now, isn't it? More tense, not tense, like, but you know.
Yeah, I think
Big cage, yeah.
we both had chances now, and I think it's just trying to.
Oh, come on, lads. He sort of.
I think it's been a good start by he should have kept running there.
Do you know that's
It's been a good start by Brentford though.
them through balls? You're nearly getting us a few times with that, lad. There seems to be. I don't know what's happening with the
But I
gaps
think it's
there.
just playing it through those channels because that's all we can do. It's just getting up to Tony and just sort of playing it off those runners.
Oh, that was lovely.
You're playing better than us in the last 10 minutes, without a doubt.
Playing with a lot of confidence, Brentford.
Yeah, you come out at the first 10 minutes and was a little bit scared of us, cleared the ball and was like, nah.
You're in it now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to out-jump Van Dijk there, mate.
Come on, Cam.
Sometimes that's the problem when people play against big teams.
Just the fear.
Show too much
Step
respect.
5
Yeah,
yards off,
too much
5
respect,
yards
mate.
off, Yeah,
And then you won't go at them enough when there's places to exploit with Liverpool.
yeah.
With an attacking team. It's more about, with Liverpool, it's more about how you can stop us scoring goals. If you can stop us scoring goals, we're stuffed then.
You've got to dampen down Liverpool's intensity.
Yeah.
Go on in,
It's a
Yanko.
very difficult thing to do,
Yeah.
but that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
You have to subdue Liverpool. And that's easier said than done.
Headlock them until we're 0-0.
Let them tap out.
Yeah, it is that with Liverpool. It's this man here, he just doesn't stop him.
Yeah, he's a good player, man.
Come on, Salah, lads. As I'm bigging you up, fella.
Come on, Norgard.
And ball. That's handball, surely.
I
That's
thought
the
that was
problem.
the back of his head when he did
That's
that.
not the second time in the midfield. It's just you gotta pick where you want to pick your pass.
This is a
you
weird
can't
game,
run.
this. Did you see that?
Did well.
Ref.
Oh, that's
come
a
on.
foul. That's a foul. No.
No. That's what I mean about that. What we were talking about just then, he's letting it go on.
It's a great ball.
Go on, Pinnock again.
Do you know, every single
well-
time
well
we've done a ball
defended.
like that, you have just got it, lads. Good defending.
Well defended by Pinnock because that was a great ball.
To be fair, when you spend all that time in the championship, you expect long balls. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Every
fair.
team will just long ball it at one point.
That's fair, lad. Goals from corners.
That's not good. Don't want
This
to see
season
that.
we've scored 5.
Don't want to
5
see
goals
that.
from
team.
corners from Liverpool.
Wow.
Well, they have got some, they've got Matip up there, they've got Van Dijk up there. Even guys like Jota, he's good in the air.
Yeah, he
he's a
is.
little short guy, but he's good in the air.
I want to see the main man Virgil get a goal, Oh my God, don't mess. I thought I'd done it again then,
The Joe Gomez ain't getting a shout at the moment, is he?
Matip, for the first time I've ever seen him in his Liverpool career, is actually stringing a few games together.
Yeah.
And if I'm honest,
Konate not getting a chance either.
Yeah.
He played during the week, didn't he?
Right. Matip's, yeah, he did. Matip's a great player. Like, honestly, he hasn't been really noticed that much.
He's injured,
hasn't played. Yeah, he's made out of biscuits, mate. He is made out of biscuits. But this season, he seems to have found the right structure for him, and I think it's because he has Gomez and Konate to come in for them cup games, to come in from them other games and stuff.
This guy called Lars says, please Brentford, win it for United.
Oh, no.
Win it for yourself.
No.
They can't win their own games and they want us to win it for...
That's got to be offside, surely.
You've
just
got
finish
to
it at least.
just give it
offside.
Just give it offside. I hate that, you know. That's the one
That's
thing about
ridiculous,
modern
isn't
footy
it?
that does my head in.
He's a mile offside.
We could all see that.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Oh my God.
That's so
Quite
obvious that, you know.
It's a waste of energy for the players.
Yeah.
It's
Keepers had to make a save there, he had to go down, he could have broke his hand or anything.
Can't stand when you do that. I really hate it. Hey, you know what? At least our kit matches your Nets lad in the goal. Hey.
That was fizzed right into Jones there. Good start. 24 minutes gone, 0-0. 2 goal line clearances. It has been a proper game. Lion J says, I think this game's going to go either 3-1 to Brentford, if not 2-2.
I don't think they'll beat us by a margin, but if they're going to win, it's going to be a 2-1 or something. But I am confident in Liverpool still. I am.
The Liverpool are a team that come on strong later on as well.
Second half team most of the time
a very
as well.
fit team.
Yeah. I'm confident in us. We are a good team. Even if we concede, you've seen against AC Milan, they're a great side, guys. They're a really good side.
They weren't a great side, AC Milan.
They were.
Shocked. You should have been winning at about 4-0 before they scored those goals.
Oh yeah, 2-0, yeah. Oh yeah.
They were shocking.
Yeah. Having said that though, 2 goals down, we conceded 2 and we still come back to win 3-2. That shows a bit of a mentality. That's what I'm really impressed with, that they seem to have that back. So if we go down, I'm not really going to worry.
I want to see if we go down there. A bit of a waste.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Nice move.
Nice move. He's messed it.
Oh, he's going to score! Yeah! He scored! He scored, Pinnock! 1-0 to Brentford! Wow!
That's because I just said there if we scored.
You were there giving it. They scored 1-0 to Brentford. Some shocking defending there by Liverpool. They didn't read the move from that free kick. It was a great move. Doyle grabs another bear. It's worrying times. Let's see if it's all onside though. Let's make sure.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah, he's onside there. In that first phase.
Now everyone's on.
He's definitely onside there. And
everyone's onside. It's goal.
Onside, that's a goal. Here is poor by Liverpool.
Really bad.
That's poor, that's poor. And then nobody reacts. Look at Fabinho there. It's shocking.
Yeah.
Normally
terrible.
Good in those positions. But Fabinho there, just half-hearted, doesn't clear the ball. Look, what is he doing?
Look a bit complacent here. That's Tony, by the way, again. You see that?
Fabinho,
that's an Ivan Toney assist.
Oh, that's really poor by Fabinho there.
Yeah, it is.
He should have dealt with that. It's 1-0.
Come on, Pinnock.
Ethan Pinnock has made it 1-0. And, wow. Can't say, you know, Brentford deserve something from the game because they've played really well. They've been brave.
They played well.
Come on.
The one thing I hate now, though, is I'm going to watch another performance where you bloody 10 men are behind the ball. Bores me this. I hope it doesn't.
I don't know if they put 10 men behind the ball.
Please don't, lads. Please continue.
If they want it, we get a result. I don't care.
Who cares? He don't care.
Put 11 men behind the ball.
Liverpool week in, week out, and so when someone goes goal ahead against us, the natural instinct is to completely sit back and just frustrate us, like what Robbie said, dampen our intensity.
Yeah.
And I hate it. It's the most frustrating game of football to watch.
You expect that a lot because it's just if you
James
give.
Baker says poor from Fabinho. Sorry,
yeah,
Jatin.
it was, mate. Yeah.
No, it's
Bloody hell, Liverpool.
If you give Liverpool that space, then they'll do it. So I don't want us to sit back, but
yeah, got to defend right. Oh, that's gone out. Is that a corner?
Yeah, Pinnock.
Anyway.
Donald Dutt says Fabinho's overrated. I don't think so.
Oh, no, he's not
I'd
overrated,
have him in a
He's
heartbeat.
a fantastic player. Players make mistakes.
Listen, he made a mistake there. He was poor there. Very poor.
But he's a great player.
Taran says all the rival fans are begging to see Liverpool lose.
Yeah, they're made up here, mate. Made up.
And Callum says Ivan Toney's class.
Yeah, he is.
Class.
Right, here we go. There's a Liverpool corner here. That's a good corner.
Nah, it's a bit warped.
Dealt with though. Is that Pinnock again there? He's holding his
look
back.
at that for the ball, by the way.
Is that player he's holding
off.
his back?
Was he offside?
Yeah.
Was he though?
Looked it. It's always hard when you go when you just take the corner and.
Why didn't you do that 5 minutes ago, lad?
He's holding his hip.
Please
That's
be
not looking good because he's been playing very well so far.
Yeah, he has been defending well as well.
Please be cramping, not anything
Ming
else.
says, come on, Brentford. Everyone, one lies D says, come on, Brentford from a Chelsea fan. Harley MCFC says, Liverpool currently continuing the same record with Chelsea. King Kev says, City, City, City. A lot of other sort of rival fans have emerged in the chat all of a sudden. United fans have appeared. City fans have appeared.
You all lost today, okay, so go away. We've still got 1 hour to play of this football game, okay? 1 hour.
JH says, Doyle is moaning about a promoted side playing defensive when they're 1-0 up. Behave, mate, he says.
Why can't I moan about that? What tells me, why can't I moan about people just playing defensive football?
And Sean Newland says, Liverpool fans are the worst, and this guy proves it.
Love it, lads. Love it.
Oh, God.
And Francis X says, that goal
Ref is
was
off.
simply... Oh, there's a chance there for Liverpool. Oh,
Yes!
what a goal!
The worst Liverpool
Jota
fan
again!
ever! Yes, kid!
Again, Jota with another header. Woo! This guy scores so many headed goals.
Give another comment about how crap I am, lad, eh? 1-0, 1-1, I mean. Oh, crap. 1-1, kid. Yes!
That was poor defending here by Brentford. That was too easy.
man.
Just a simple ball into the box. And Jota, look, no one's near him.
See, I said I
that
wasn't
was
worried
poor.
that if we went 1-0 down.
That was
when
poor.
we
Jota scores a lot of headed goals, doesn't he?
Brilliant, Jota. Thank you very much, lads.
Diogo Jota with a great header. Look at the direction on it. Well timed.
Salmon headed it, lad. He was like flat body. He just went.
Hit his face nearly. 1-1, Liverpool back in it.
Hey, City United and all that.
That
Here
lead
you go,
didn't last
lads.
long at all.
2 minutes ago you were commenting 1-1, lads.
Come on, lads. Got to stay composed here.
Bloody hell.
Got to keep composure here.
Let
Bloody
me
hell.
live. Let me live, guys.
Come on.
7 goals.
Diogo Jota, 7 goals
That's great. In his last away
in his
Premier League
last
game.
8 away Premier League games. I mean, that's a fantastic stat.
It is.
And what a signing he's been. People don't really talk about Jota when they talk about signings.
Yeah. He's been
What a
fantastic.
signing he's been since he's been signed. And remember, when he got signed, a lot of people were like, and was it like 35, 40 million for Jota? He's a good player, but that amount,
Yeah.
he's been worth every penny. He's been brilliant.
Everyone just said Raul Jimenez was the man that made him
brilliant.
as
Yeah.
good as he was.
This is a good move, though, by Brentford.
This is great.
Popping the ball around nice, Brentford, I have to say.
They're a good team. They're very good.
Look, a
mate.
very good team. Oh, another chance there for Ivan Toney.
Oh, my days.
Alisson just got to it.
Brentford.
on,
Tell you
lads.
what, we have
Come
a
on.
game on our hands, people. This is a
You're
game.
playing better than Chelsea played against us, lad. All right. This is brilliant. This is a good game of football,
come
lads.
on.
It's
Oh
that-
my days.
Just a little bit too. Alisson done well to deal with that. A little bit too much on it there.
These two like playing with each other,
Yeah.
don't they? You can
love
tell.
it. They got a good link up, and I think they've built that now because obviously they play around each other, so they have to. And obviously, a lot of the goals we've had have come from them two working well and obviously getting us in.
You know, it's a long throw. I remember these long
Oh,
throws
no.
in Brentford.
Oh,
He
you didn't go
hasn't-
for it?
He didn't go long.
I'm worried
I know
about this game.
our long ball
So the ball
specialist
in
is
there.
injured.
Hey, I'm worried about this football game, lads. This is not an easy game of football.
That was a poor goal. To concede,
Wow.
though. For all the headers we've dealt with, that was one of the easy ones, and we let Liverpool go in there.
This guy goes, fucking get in. There you go.
We love
No,
that.
he
lads.
actually says Dio goal.
Yes,
He calls
Diogo.
it
It's not Diego.
Diogo.
It is Diogo. Oh, Diogo.
Yeah, Dio goal.
Like a
And
mullet.
Brian says Robbie secretly loves Liverpool. What? Are you mad?
Have you
Luton
heard what
fan,
Robbie says?
Liverpool fan.
No, he
Luton
doesn't,
fan,
lads. He really
Liverpool.
doesn't, lads.
Are you having a laugh?
That's a little mad.
Listen, I'm here. I'm trying to be neutral. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be fair. Come on, Brentford.
See,
I just want to see a good game, and it is a good game so
It
far.
is,
It's been
yeah.
a very good game.
come on.
All chance again for
Canos.
Liverpool.
This has been one of the best games we've had so far this
Yeah.
season.
Liverpool really back in it now, really on the front foot. I said you needed to dampen down those that sort of Liverpool momentum. It's not happened, and Liverpool are on top now. But long way to go. Long way to go. Still a great game. Only half an hour gone so far.
And the way them two lads play for Brentford up front, that is.
Corner for
They're
Liverpool.
brilliant, them two. I like the way they play together.
Ball's back in. Oh, that could have went
They
anyway.
play that traditional like big man and little man role, if you get what I mean? I love it. It's cool to see. I just hope you don't score any goals against us today, lads, anymore anyway.
Oh, shoot.
Are you bringing someone on?
No.
What's happened?
That's the defender, so
That's Pinnock, isn't it?
Pinnock.
That's
God's
Pinnock. He's
sake,
coming
man.
off, and
He's
he
been brilliant, him.
scored a goal and has been excellent.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's coming off.
Who's this lad?
Shandon Baptiste, a midfielder. So I'm thinking he's just bringing. So he's going to bring the defender on. I'm pretty sure. Zanko, free signing. He used to play for Midtjylland.
Look at that. You see that, by the way? So Pinnock's down in your defensive area, and the first man that's to him, lad, to support him, Ivan Toney, lad. Sounds like this player a lot.
Were you saying you're going to do a Southampton?
Just buy it.
Start buying. Just because their kit looks like Southampton. Now Liverpool can
Klopp's
start
without his
raiding.
glasses, yeah, he can't see. He can't tell the difference.
Yeah, Liverpool start raiding all their players as well.
Klopp's
now,
just
you know
going
what
to
I
be
mean?
texting
Like the
Ivan
Tony,
Toney.
the Mbuemo, I mean, Raya.
Yeah, it seems like a muscle injury for him. It just.
I'm loving the arguments that are going on in the chat between Liverpool and Man United fans.
Are the arguing between
They're
each other?
arguing between themselves, and I'm just
Lovely.
loving it. I'm just
Lovely.
loving it, man.
I don't even want to read these comments.
A couple of Arsenal fans have joined into it as well. It's getting really spicy in there.
Yeah, I can't read these comments. I literally can't do it. For my own self-esteem, lad, I have to avoid the comment section, lad.
I can't avoid it, man. I get so much stick, bloody hell. But, you know, I got used to it now.
I go home and cry if I read it, lad. I swear down.
This guy says, Robert Baker says, yeah, we're here now. The Mancs are here.
Okay, cool, lads.
I was really surprised by that result today.
The Man U one?
Yeah.
I was massively surprised. Massively surprised by the 1-0 loss, and also the fact that Bruno Fernandes, who's fantastic at penalties,
He doesn't miss penalties and
he
he
doesn't
misses
miss them, no.
That's pressure. You know what that is? That's pressure.
On Ronaldo.
The pressure, because Ronaldo's there and he's like, I've got to score this.
Said this
If
to you,
Ronaldo's
didn't
not there, it's like, yeah, he just steps up nonchalantly, just bangs it in.
I'm the best.
But the pressure of taking it off Ronaldo, Brentford on the attack again here.
Oh my God.
You see what happens here? Oh,
Where's
again, a decent enough chance there. Got
on,
right
Yanka.
underneath the header there.
Come on, Yanka.
Yeah, I agree with that, Robbie. It's the pressure of Ronaldo.
It's the pressure, man, because he knows that if he misses that, Ronaldo's going to be, and everyone's going to be like, why didn't you let Ronaldo? It's amazing how dynamic can change just by somebody as big as Ronaldo coming in, because,
It's true.
Well, they can't eat dessert now, can they? That's the only thing they come in, they can't eat the dessert.
Can't eat apple crumble,
I've seen
Can't have their brownie and custard, can they?
Seen all kinds of memes where they're taking the mick out of all the Man U fans and they go up to brownies and Ronaldo's like, and they're like, oh yeah, fair play, lads, yeah. I'll just have the salad, please.
Come on, Mbuemo.
You're playing good.
This is good boy. This is good again.
Come on,
a good attack again here by Brentford. What can they do with it? Any end product? Decent cross.
Oh my God, boys!
Ooh.
Come on, lads.
They are giving Liverpool problems at the back there, and Ivan
stressing me
Toney
out, lad.
keeps playing like this. I don't think you'll be seeing him next summer.
He's stressing me out,
Because
lad.
he looks a baller. I'm telling you that.
He's like a magnet. The ball just goes to him every time, lad.
Straight out of the academy of Northampton. You heard that? Academy. Yeah. Academy.
Oh no, Pinnock's come back on, boys.
Oh, come on, Pinnock.
Good lads.
Come on, you
Let's
man.
come on.
He's all right.
What a beast.
He's Jamaican.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
It's all that rice and peas, man. You know what I mean? he's going to give up.
Is this one of them long ones? Please don't.
Should be all right with this. You've got Van Dijk in there, isn't it?
Oh, that wasn't that long.
What a great long throw, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not our main one's injured. That's it. The one that did it against Arsenal was a sub.
I don't know what's happening with you in the box, but you seem to be overloading us.
Foul?
I think it's offside. Or was it a foul? Got to be wary of that.
Brilliant.
Look how
Go
many
on
players.
now, go on now, push on.
There's a chance for Liverpool.
What a
That's a good tackle.
Good tackle.
But right on the edge of the box here, go bang it in. Oh, hit the post. Oh, he missed it.
Was that a save?
Jota missed it. Open goal. The goal is gaping.
He saved that.
That's
He
a
saved
save.
that.
Oh, did he save that?
Yeah, he saved it, mate. That was a brilliant save.
What a...
Got to give him that, lad. That was
That is the
insane.
danger. That's what
Did you see
Liverpool
that
do.
save
So
from your man,
look
lad?
how well they moved the ball up
hell.
front so quickly there.
I say he should never got that shot off anyway.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
what
that
a
save.
save.
Is insane.
What a
How has he just
save.
saved that?
That's an insane save that is by Raya.
What a save.
That's what he
Wow.
said to Jota then. He was like, no, no, no.
He's been brilliant for us this season. He's been absolutely brilliant.
I mean,
Oh, that's unlucky, that, you know.
that hit the post.
Yeah, we're unlucky there, lad.
Gets
Oh,
on.
wow.
Oh, that's an unbelievable save.
What a save, Raya.
It's not-
Serious, that's the
it's
save of the
one
season
hand.
right there.
Yeah, it might be, you know.
Unbelievable,
That's
that.
That is
incredible.
the save. Look, he gets up. How does he even get up so quick? That's the save of the season so far. That was unreal.
That was unbelievable, that.
Wow.
I thought that was a definite goal then, lads. For sure.
Go on,
Wow!
Pontus.
Did
Go
he
on,
just back
Pontus.
heel clearance that?
Yeah.
Brentford are doing me. You're doing me head in a little bit now, Brentford lads. I'm not gonna lie.
We're putting ourselves under unnecessary pressure. That shot, we just should have closed that down. It's just, come on, we're doing well when going forward.
You did a
Just-
good. Do you know what I'm looking forward to? You playing the other big boys, City, United, Chelsea. I'm looking forward to you playing these. You know.
Well, yeah, Liverpool probably the biggest team we played so far. That's it. Then
Hey.
Wolves and then Villa and then.
Hey. I think when you caught us as well, yeah, I'm not making excuses because you were way better than us, but we did have a lot of players missing.
Yeah, didn't you have Lacazette,
Lacazette, Aubameyang,
COVID.
Gabriel,
Yeah.
Partey, everybody was out.
Where is
It was like the
Partey?
perfect storm. He's back now. He's back.
He's back.
Yeah, looking good. We need him for tomorrow, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's due big games.
We've
tomorrow.
actually got tomorrow for the North London derby, every Arsenal player is fit.
Wow.
I can never remember that happening
Wow.
ever. Like,
actually brilliant.
the manager said everybody's available. I'm like, wow, what's he going to do?
Who's he going to stick up front? That is the big question, isn't it?
Oh, that Pinnock's gone down. Is that Pinnock who's gone down again?
Yeah, he just needs to come off, lads. So he
He's
doesn't
got to
hurt
come
himself
off,
too
man. He's
much.
got to come off.
Yeah,
I think he was trying
He's
to
tried
see
to
him through
play on,
to
he's
half-time.
got to come off.
tough lad, but yeah, come off, lad. Don't hurt yourself.
The rice and peas have worn off. It's just basmati
Ran
rice
out,
now.
lads, yeah.
It's pilau. There's no peas in it. You have to come off, man. Off.
Come on, Zanka. Big game for him now.
Oh, this game's
Yeah,
been
change.
mad, hasn't it? It's 2 goal line clearances,
I
2
wanted-
goals.
I wanted a 0-0.
One of the best saves I've
It's been
ever
a
seen in
great
the
game.
season.
Great, fantastic. There's been some, lots of drama in it.
Bloody hell.
And the fans showing a lot of love for Pinnock there. He's unfortunately having to come off. He must be absolutely gutted. Game on TV across the world, playing against Liverpool. And,
Playing brilliantly as
and
well.
scored and playing well, and you've got to come off injured. Life of a footballer, it can be tough. I think where Brentford have got to be very careful, right, is that sometimes they're throwing so many players forward.
I know, that's...
And then Liverpool are just, that's what Liverpool do well. They just flood players forward so
It's
quickly.
this transition, so we've got that Robbo and
Unreal,
Trent.
their transition.
It's that they
But
kick the long
sometimes
ball.
what I like about Liverpool, this is one thing I'm absolutely does my head in with Arsenal at the moment. We're just constantly trying to play it out from the back. But sometimes with Liverpool, City do it as well. They'll just get it forward. They're just like, let's get it up the pitch.
Yeah.
To the players that can,
do the stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that sometimes.
I agree. You can't be one-dimensional.
Look at that. That's one long kick, and
No,
then the
at the
ball is
top of
up
the pitch.
in Liverpool's half now.
Oh, Virgil, come on, get in the box. Good lads.
Come on, yeah, now you got to
Oh, that's
distribute
nice.
this.
What the hell am I watching right now?
Man on.
Oh
Too
my
many
God.
touches. Oh, he still got the ball now.
Go on, lads, play this across.
Liverpool still pressing.
Doing well though, Brentford to beat it like.
Come on, yeah.
Come on, Trent.
That's a poor
Good
ball.
lads. Good lads.
Come on.
Where you going? Good lads. There you go.
Yeah, you don't see Trent Alexander that far back in a lot of games.
No, you don't.
In press back. But here come Liverpool again on the attack. This
Look
is
at
the
Robbo.
danger.
So
Just
you gotta
That
come inside
surge
there,
that they
man.
do, them
Go on.
two
Robertson
lads.
just cruising through the midfield there.
Oh!
What a run!
That's a free
And
kick.
he's been brought
That's
down.
a free kick, definitely.
He's
Definitely
been
a
brought
free
down.
kick.
What a run by
It really is.
Robertson.
Come on, lads, that's just...
He's only just come on, isn't he?
Robbo? Oh, the other lads, yeah.
Yeah.
No, so that's
Oh,
the
is that-
midfielder.
no,
That's the
he's been on,
midfielder, yeah.
I thought he
Great run by Robertson. Look at that.
Surge and run.
Space in the midfield. He just charged into it.
He's got iron lungs, this kid. Oh, that was definitely a foul.
That was poor.
I think he needed to foul him
Yeah,
there.
he didn't go for the ball, did he? He just took the man.
But now,
Robbo.
that's a Trent Alexander-Arnold range.
Complaining mid-air.
Come on, lads. Give us a little scout spectacular free kick there, lad.
Who's the other free kick? Jota, take
Salah is the other one
Salah.
usually, yeah.
Yeah, but he's left-footed as well, isn't he?
Yeah. So this will be Trent without a doubt. Or maybe
It's a
Hendo.
right footer, isn't it?
Maybe Hendo as well. Hendo does
Yeah.
have some.
Yeah. It's a
Come on,
dangerous
lads.
position
Come on, lads.
right before half-time. They're having a
I love
little
the way they all do
discussion.
that, you know. They're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to take you, all this madness.
They're talking about how ugly.
Salah's
No,
like-
you can't
Salah-
take that, lads.
Salah's like, all of you lot get out of the way, yeah? He's got his hand over his
It's
mouth.
a Ronaldo
yeah,
moment, isn't it? That's it.
And he's got his hand over his mouth, Salah's like, yeah, all you lot piss off, right? I'm taking this.
And the greatest goal scorer Liverpool's ever seen.
It's more a right-footed one, though, isn't it?
Do you know what makes me laugh when they do this? Yeah. I don't know if you guys can do that. I can't read lips. I don't know. It's not like a natural skill that people have.
No,
So
but
when they do that.
I can see why they do it, because you have got like these experts that can read lips.
Okay. Yeah.
So
It looks to me like Trent is taking this free kick.
I think Salah
I
might
understand
take
left foot here. We'll
This
curl
is
around
actually-
the wall.
Salah's not really good at free kicks. Oh,
that's poor.
Poor.
Trent, mate, that was poo.
That was poor, mate.
Yeah.
So what were they talking about now?
No.
Yeah.
That was, they were like, hey, just hit it over the bar, lad, yeah? Just,
None of them want to actually take it. They were just trying to figure out who to.
Davis, he says Shaqiri should be taking it.
Shaq, yeah.
He's left.
Just get him back from wherever
What a
he's...
save.
Yeah, insane, lad.
Right.
Shaqiri's doing well at Lyon, isn't he?
Yeah.
He got an assist on his. He got an assist in the goal.
Shaqiri's a
What
great
a
player, lad,
save.
great player. He was just in a club with Mo Salah and Mane. Like,
Yeah, he's a good player.
Somehow he came from Stoke. Managed to sign him somehow.
his
That was
career
amazing,
is the maddest thing ever. It looks like it's the backwards way. Does that make sense?
It was mental when they went to Stoke.
Went to Stoke from Bayern Munich.
It's like Choupo-Moting. You know? Didn't he go from Bayern to Stoke or? Well, he's
Or
a
Stoke, yeah. And
Yeah,
then
the
and
very
now
Who
he's
went
at
to
PSG.
Stoke? Who went from Bayern Munich to Stoke?
Choupo-Moting.
Choupo-Moting.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of
Bojan. Remember
Bojan
him?
as well. Yeah.
Bojan, remember him?
Bojan, he went from Barcelona to Stoke.
What the hell have they got the link-ups with the big clubs, lad?
It's a
an
very
affiliation, innit?
glamorous place.
Stoke, what's going on? Oh, yeah, is it, yeah?
Stoke-on-Trent, mate. You know what I mean?
Go on, Pontes.
Yeah, Bojan.
What's Jansen moaning about there? Does you want to, like, what?
Oh, yeah, they took him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Send
that's
him off.
fair.
Should be a yellow card, that, really.
Probably should.
That was
Did
the
he
other way
slap his
around.
bum then? Did you see that?
He's strong, that guy, man.
Do you know, that's what I love about him, mate. He's one of them type of, like, quiet players, but he's not, you don't mess about with him. Like, you can't
No,
just
he's
bully
strong.
him. Yeah. Big, strong
He's
fella.
got a hairline now as well. Look.
I know, yeah. Thank you for saying that, Robbie. Yeah, I've been saying this to my mates for ages. I was like, what's he done to his hairline? He's got to let
It's
the
a
hair
transplant,
transplant.
mate.
Yeah.
Transplant.
Defo has, anyway.
But I like the way he's done it. He's done it smart, because he's done it where it's just in stages, so it's look like he's
Yeah.
actually
Doesn't
grown.
look too.
Yeah,
It doesn't
It looks
look
like
too
he's
big.
grown.
Yeah.
Ain't like Rooney, where he just turned up all of a sudden with a head of hair, you know?
Yeah, I just walked into his gaff and was like, well, like, boys, yeah, I've got to comb over now.
Mane's done it in stages, man, so he can go, no, man, that grew. What are you on about?
Oh, come on, Zanka.
Right, another long throw. This, we're into the second minute of injury time here. 3 minutes being played at the end of the half. Long throw chance here for Brentford. What can they do? Can they get into that Algier?
Just get to the second half now, innit? Just
Ooh,
don't
Liverpool
concede
fan
it.
hanging on.
Yeah, hang on, mate.
Hanging on there,
This is a
Jatin.
good scene, this lad. Show respect.
That's
where
a big
due.
eye throw, but well dealt with there by Liverpool. Back into the mixer though.
Go on, one more. Oh, come on, that's
Oh, that's poor. And now
Go on.
chance for the counter.
Go on, Mo!
Go on, Rico. Go on, Rico.
I was quick,
Absolutely
He done
To
well.
beat
brilliant.
Mo Salah in the race, lad.
He's rapid. He is honestly rapid. This Rico Henry. Honestly,
He was speed,
When
lad.
Arsenal? When he at Arsenal, Rico? Where was he? Rico Henry.
so Josh Da Silva, Dominic
Josh Da Silva's
Thompson,
at Arsenal.
Dominic Thompson as well. A
Great
right back
first
beside
half.
us.
Half time. It is 1-1. Diogo
first half.
Jota with the goal for Liverpool, and Pinnock with a goal for Brentford. 1-1, and what a save by Raya
Yeah.
to keep Brentford in the game. But I'll tell you what, Brentford as well. There's been a couple of goal line clearances.
Yeah.
One for Brentford, one for Liverpool. It's been a very even game so far, Doyle.
It's going to be one of them, yeah, where Brentford could sneak a win here, 2-1. Or Liverpool are going to do that 3-1, where you just let us get that goal and then we take over the game. That's what Liverpool do. If you can suppress us, we'll do it. You'll do it. But if you can't, mate, you're just going to struggle, because we've had chances, real chances. That Reina, that saved them, for example. That was world class. That doesn't happen every single time. That was incredible.
That's one of the best saves I've seen.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was unbelievable.
It was with
save.
one hand from point blank, just post it round. That's insane, lad. Insane.
Yeah.
So that won't happen again, lad. So if you get another chance like that, you've got to be careful. You just can't commit too many men forward. You have to suppress us, like what Robbie said. If you don't suppress us, we'll score. We will score.
Yeah, that's the frustrating thing. The goals have come from... The goal came from a shot that we should have just stopped it. That shot should never... I'm sure Thomas Frank will be going there. That shot should never have gotten off. For the Jota save, anyway. But even for the goal, it's just that it was... I'd be fine if Liverpool cut us apart and that's it, because fine, Liverpool have that quality. But if we make the mistakes ourselves and let Liverpool score, then I'll be annoyed, because Liverpool have not earned that. Then we've just given it to them.
Nah,
that
that's
goal,
style, though, lad.
There's a
That's
poor
what we
goal
do.
to give away.
Our style is to make you make mistakes, lad, and exploit them, lad. That's what the high press is all about.
No, but that was a poor goal to give away.
I mean, that one was, yeah.
The header, out of all the headers we've done, we've defended our aerial battles well, but that one was one of the easier ones, and we've just let it go. Ajer's not judged it right. He's let it go behind him. Jota's in behind him. He's done what he can. He's done what he normally does in the league.
Salmon header.
And that's it. You know, obviously Pinnock going out, that changes a lot. You know, Zanka's come in. You know, this is his Premier League debut, and obviously it's not the easier game to come into. So I think we're just going to manage it well and just.
You've held your own
calm
against a big team, lad.
I know, but obviously we just got to keep that going. And obviously we've had a few chances as well. That, you know, Mbuemo's, he's had 2 chances. Tony as well. So we just got to, you know, if we get a chance in the second half, we now need to take it, and we need to.
That's what it is.
You know, we need to ride off the fan support right now, because if the fans can push the team, then I can see us getting a win here. But obviously we need to be very, very careful this next half.
From Liverpool, I need to see a mentality game where we just come out and we do the job. That's what I want to see from Liverpool. I want to win the league this season. I really do, and I think that we can do it. We're getting writ off. This is the type of game where we prove. I know it's like we're playing a lower league, a lower side team. Doesn't matter. This is where the league is won. It's not won in the big 6 just beating them. It's won by being consistent, playing these guys who were playing really well with loads of heart and ability. This is what it's all about. You have to beat these teams. Remember the season that we won? We won 2-1 so many times. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. That's what I want to see from Liverpool this season. Yeah. Just the mentality, lads. I want to see them getting over the line.
Okay, well, we haven't got no Skegness Dave today because he's in the control room, but I've got some stats for you. Let me give you the stats from the first half. Possession stats, 37% Brentford, 63% Liverpool. Yep, I guess so, but not really a reflection on the game, because Brentford have had 6 shots, Liverpool have had 10. 2 on target for Brentford, 4 on target for Liverpool. Brentford haven't had a corner yet, Liverpool have had 4. And Brentford 4 fouls, Liverpool 3 fouls. As it stands in the table, Liverpool would still be top if they draw this game with 14 points. Just 1 point above Man City, Chelsea, Man United and Everton.
That's all we need. 1 point ahead is still 1 point ahead.
All right, but and just a reminder of the scores from the earlier games. Chelsea losing 1-0 to Man City in the early kickoff. Manchester United 0. Aston Villa 1. I shouldn't even be doing that, you know, because we got our game tomorrow. So I shouldn't even be doing that. But yeah, it was a real shock defeat for Manchester United. Everton 2, Norwich 0. Everton's still doing really well in the Premier League. Leeds 1. West Ham 2. West Ham with a last-minute goal by Mikel Antonio. Leicester 2, Burnley 2, and Watford 1, Newcastle 1. And of course, in this game, currently it's Brentford 1, Liverpool 1, and it's a really, really exciting game. I'm going to get you guys predictions for how you think this is going to turn out at the end. Jatin?
Oof, I thought, in my head, I think we'll probably lose 2-3-1, but I think we can really nick it. And I think, seeing how I see it now, I think it's going to end 1-1.
I disagree and think it's going to end 3-1 to Liverpool. I feel like this second half is when we're usually
3-1?
Yeah, 3-1. 3-1. I feel like we'll come out and do the business the second half of the game. We are a fit, strong team. That's what we do. And coming to the last 20 minutes of the game, we'll be all right. I feel like I'm not being overconfident. I'm not trying to disrespect.
Yeah, it sounds it to me. I'm not being overconfident. 3-1.
I just have loads confidence in this team, I really do. Like, it's not that I think we're the best that's ever been. I just feel like this team is a really great mentality team. It has, and it has shown it for the last 4 years.
Montpilo says cocky Scouser.
Yeah, we're good at that, aren't we, lads? Hey, we're good at being cocky, that's fair.
Cocky until someone gets injured, then they start crying.
Yeah.
Kumaran says, if you Scousers can't beat Brentford, you shouldn't laugh at United.
I can laugh at United if I want to. They just lost 1-0. Look at me laughing.
Just laugh at each other. That's it.
Laugh at Bruno and laugh at United all I want, lads. It's great.
But it's been a great game so far. It's really been an entertaining game.
Yeah, it has.
And
Brentford have played well.
Spoke about him earlier. They're showing his goal again here, Jota. I mean, how good is this guy in the air?
Yeah.
He's not even that tall.
I was about to say that. He's only
Scores
like 5
so
foot
many
10.
headers. Scores so many headers.
It does.
Look at there, there's poor defending by Brentford.
You
Nobody
watch Jota out
nobody
free
picks
the
him up. Look, he's
whole
just
time.
got. Look, no one's picked him up.
I don't know what your number 2 was doing, mate. I really don't. He was sort of with him and then decided, no, I'm not going to do it.
Good assist by Jordan Henderson, but nobody picked him up.
Yeah, it was poor. But otherwise, Brentford have played well, very well.
MD says Klopp always fixes up at half time.
He does. He's good.
And he also says the goals are coming for Liverpool.
Promise. Feel like we can do it. This is a good team, but it's these things that have happened in the game that are giving me confidence.
That save.
It's incredible. Incredible save.
I don't know how he saved that.
I can't even blame. I'm not blaming Jota.
Because he still pushed it as well.
Yeah.
He's like.
I'm not blaming Jota for that at all. No way. Because that was incredible. Like, that's incredible. Save. It really is.
Great save. Mukhtar says it's going to be a battle of the midfield. But I think Liverpool have been winning that battle in the midfield.
Agreed.
That's where Brentford really got to get hold of the ball a bit more, isn't it? I mean, sometimes they've been doing well going forward, but sometimes very cheap the way they give it away in midfield, and then
it's that transition.
Liverpool through. They're out on the attack.
That's the transition you've got to worry about. It's just obviously it's great getting forward and obviously not putting every man behind the ball, but we need to make sure that we're keeping men back as well, because if Liverpool get forward and they get forward in the numbers, then you're basically giving them the best game plan they can have, because you give them numbers, then you basically want to concede at that point. So we've got to watch that transition, and I think the midfield battle has been all right. I think they've done as best they can. Sometimes they've been not lazy, but I think they've just sort of passed her out and they've been lazy. Yeah, actually lazy about it. So I think it's just worrying about that. But I think if Frank gets into them, and I think the fans get behind him, that we can sort of watch that transition and make sure that we don't let anything slip.
You could beat it. You could beat us this game.
I think
the display
that
you've put on there, you could nick a goal at the end without a shadow of a doubt. I'm just confident in the sense that I've seen this type of thing with Liverpool quite a lot, and we usually push over the line. However, we didn't do it against Chelsea, so it could be the same type of thing. But from the space that you seem to be giving us, we seem to get more chances than we did against Chelsea. So that's what's giving me hope.
I know. I don't think Frank wants to compromise on, because let's say if he does want to just stay rigid, then you're giving up a lot of the game plan we do, because obviously we need to lock it forward, and obviously that's going to make the space between the attackers and the midfield, and then unless their stamina is very good, they're not going to keep running up and down and keep shorting those gaps. So it's a hard line, but I think it's going to be one we have to balance carefully. Otherwise, we're going to sit back too deep and invite pressure, or we're going to go too forward and just allow for the counter attacks, which you can't let happen.
You had a 20 minutes period in that game where you were putting through balls through, which were like boss, and you were doing all the
we were playing with confidence, and obviously
proper.
Playing with confidence enough is the best thing you can do. So
that's how you beat Liverpool, in my opinion.
Got to get Ivan Toney back into the game. I mean, he's last sort of 10 minutes kind of disappeared out of it. It's been quiet, you know what I mean? They need him in this game, need him on the ball a lot if they are to win. Yeah,
100%. Our main game plan is just knocking it forward and letting him head it off to the other players. So I think it's just when you're sort of pinned down, and I think towards the end of that we were sort of pinning our own halves, it's very difficult, because then when you try and knock it forward, and obviously he's come deep and it's just so difficult. But I think if we do win it, Ivan Toney will be absolutely key for it, and I think everyone needs to take up another level this next half, because if we want to beat Liverpool, we'll take a massive shift.
That was a great performance from both teams. Like, that was a great first half. I loved that first half, and that was great.
2 goal line clearances.
Boss in the first 10 minutes, mate. In the first 10 minutes, we got 2 goal line clearances.
Mukhtar says Brentford are like another Leeds or Bournemouth.
Yeah, I said that.
If they settle nicely, they stay up. Yeah. If not, they'll be relegated in 2 to 3 seasons.
I don't see them going down this season.
No, I'm the same. I think if we don't next season will be, if we don't go down this season, next season will be much tougher because then it's like the Leeds, they've sussed you out, they know what you're going to play. And obviously if you lose Ivan Toney, then things become 10 times hard because now you've got to try and replace a goal scorer that's absolutely clinical like him. So, it's going to be even harder next season if we manage to stay up this season, obviously.
How much do you guys spend on players for like your big signing? Is how much?
So we spent about 10 million on the centre back, so yeah.
Okay.
So that was
A
the
centre
biggest.
back as well?
Huh?
A centre back?
Yeah. So obviously, I think
Okay.
for playing
Whilst you're
three
not
at the
talking,
back.
I'm getting a drink, sorry.
No worries, mate, no worries.
So playing three at the back, you obviously need that main centre back. So Alger was the level up from Pontus that he's got experience with Celtic, so he was the one we needed. So we spent 10 million on him. I think we spent around
This
30,
is
40
sorted.
million.
Salted popcorn, Robbie.
Yeah,
It's got to be sweet, lads.
this sort of salted and sweet. That one's
Oh, salted
sweet.
and sweet is good. Yeah, I like the mix of them.
No, I like the salted one.
I can't deal with the salty one. I don't know why.
Where's the salted?
Can't get the records, can you?
Salted for the salty guy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the second half right now.
I'm not.
The only thing I'm not looking forward to is looking
Alger
at
was
that Liverpool
14
kit.
million apparently, this guy
14?
says. JB says he was 14 million. That's nothing, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, in the modern game, yeah, it's nothing. But it's still good to see that you do buy players and you're looking on doing that as well. Because looking from this game, Ivan Toney is without a shadow of a doubt your best player. He's a boss player, him, lad. Where would he go? I don't want to do this to you, lad, but I'm going to ask the question. Where would he do well in the Prem, other than Brentford?
Arsenal.
Yeah.
What, do you want to take a step down? You want to take a step His words, not mine. It was his own words. He said it.
The only thing is he talks too much, that's the only thing.
Is he a talker? Is he?
Well, he said he made the comments
He's a confident
about
guy.
that
Okay.
Arsenal won't win anything right now. I was a little worried when he said without a striker. I'm like, well, hang on.
Yeah, it was a little-
Are you suggesting that to move for you? I'm like, fine, but maybe have a little bit. That's the only issue. But I thought, you know what?
You have
The
a
thing
bit
is
more
just that
respect than
people always want footballers to be honest, managers to be honest. But when they are honest, then people have a go. And it's like, if you don't want him to be honest, then
You
No,
got
but
You can't have it
I
both
felt with
ways.
what he said, what I felt, and I said at the time, is that he's been very disrespectful to the strikers that are at Arsenal.
yeah,
Yeah,
that is
Aubameyang
true.
and-
That is true.
Yeah.
Because he's sort of saying, if they get a striker, so what about Aubameyang? What about Lacazette? What about Martinelli? I'm not being
Balogun as
funny.
well.
He hasn't really. He's come into the league. He started off very well, but let's see what we have to wait until the end of
Obviously,
the
yeah,
season. to
it
see
could
what he
backfire
do.
massively.
That's spot on.
Whereas you're talking about a guy like Aubameyang that's done it
Yeah.
in this league, has
Yeah.
won the Golden Boot,
And
has
Dortmund.
won, scored goals that have won FA Cup finals and stuff like that. It was very disrespectful. That's how I looked on it. I'm like, speak your mind, but,
Yeah, I get it. Don't throw shade. Don't throw.
Yeah,
I get it. You can be confident. I actually
Yeah.
find confidence a good thing in football. I love seeing a confident footballer. Humility is great as well. Definitely,
Yeah.
you need a good mix of the both.
and I think you can be confident, but certain things like that, and you want people to be themselves, but I'm not sure if you should say that in public.
I agree.
Say that amongst other footballers.
Yeah,
say, you know
yeah,
what?
You're confident in your own ability.
I think I'm
I
better
see
than
that,
Aubameyang.
Yeah, you don't say
But
that.
you wouldn't come out and say that in a
No.
podcast
No,
because
It's disrespectful.
you're dissing and you're making yourself a marked man.
You're also,
that's
you're
true.
putting the spotlight on yourself as
Yeah.
well, like, because what you're basically saying is, watch me for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and seasons are long.
Yes, they are.
Seasons are long. Unfortunate things can happen. You can pick up a couple of little niggles,
Yeah, that's true.
and then you fall off, and then nobody remembers the fact that you're carrying a niggle.
Remember Pookie? Our boss was Pookie, lad.
Yeah, it started off the season.
Brilliant, weren't he?
Pookie's on fire.
And then, woo,
Yeah.
right down. I agree with that.
It's true.
I'm going to pop the loo, lads. I'll see you in
Yeah.
time.
Right. You might miss a goal. You could come back and Ivan Toney scored two. Or Tony's through. Look at him turn back. Anyway, they're getting ready to come out for the second half. The Brentford players in the tunnel. Liverpool players coming out first.
Chicken Chop FC are back out.
Chicken Chop FC.
That
It's
comment,
not
yeah,
that bad.
Yeah, it's not. It's just bright. It's just so bright. It's just like
To me, we got a yellow kit as well. It was our
yeah,
third
it's,
kit.
just, it's a bit of a blinding kit. That yellow can work well if you've
I
got.
like our yellow one.
Yeah, it can work well if you've got the balance of it, but it's a little
Yeah.
bit too bright for me. Coming in Buemo.
Right, here come Brentford back out. That stadium will be rocking. I know that. I've been there, as I said, and I really enjoyed it, apart from the result. But it's a really good stadium. This guy Emmy says, you know about chicken shops, wouldn't you?
I'm fat and what? I love it.
Right, Ivan Toney there, lacing up his boots, getting ready for the second half. Big second half. You've got to get him in the game, Jatin. I think for the last 10, as I said, last 10, 15 minutes of that game, about 10 minutes of that game, he weren't really on the ball. You need him on the ball as much as possible if you're to do anything. And I think you've got to defend better in the second half. The goal you gave away was cheap, and there was a couple of times where you pushed so many players forward and they were able to break on you. There we go, kicking off for the second half. Brentford on the attack. Ivan Toney winning the header there, and Alisson dealing with that.
But I say it's hard to. You got to get him on a big game, but it's just when you're pinned back, it's so hard because a lot of the time you have to stick him up forward because the formation doesn't work if he drops back because then there's no one else to play up forward. So
what has gone out on it?
Looks like it. Oh, playing a bit risky here right now.
And Liverpool spreading it around.
Come on.
There's drinks there, Jatin. There's soft drinks as well.
Man. Pop the champagne if we win.
Champagne for the winner.
Champagne for the winner.
This guy keeps coming in and drinking champagne.
Let's hope it's it's kicked off.
Yeah.
Right. I really want to win today. It's nothing to do with Brentford, it's to do with the other Man United details. Yeah, I do, I really do.
It's the new rivalry.
That's why we Brentford and Liverpool.
Well, we could have had Klopp as a manager, that's the one thing.
What?
That's the... but when we were looking... So when Klopp was at Dortmund or Mainz, Brentford actually approached Klopp to be the manager. Obviously he turned it down and went... Yeah, that's a fact.
Mainz? It
That's a very true
Mainz.
story.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I'm pretty sure it was Dortmund when I think it was his last season, everyone knew he was kind of moving on. So
Brentford went, do you know what, you won all hands, lad, come to us.
Well, so Brentford on the attack here.
Oh, don't do it. Don't
do it. It's a corner.
Not doing that against Van Dijk.
Yeah, do you know what's funny about Van Dijk? Sometimes he look like someone's going to get past him, but he just casually does things, lad. It's so weird the way he tackles. It's just like, yeah, okay, gives the ball.
Yeah, Klopp could have been our manager. That's the one thing with that links or Liverpool. Yeah, he could have been our manager, but I didn't think he didn't fancy being in Hounslow and. Well, I forgot my points.
In Hounslow, you can get on a plane pretty quickly if you don't like it, innit? You go out, shoot over to Heathrow.
Don't get me wrong, like when Jurgen Klopp comes to Liverpool, I was shocked, mate. I was very shocked because at that moment we were quite poor, to be honest.
Was it Roy Hodgson before?
It was Brendan Rodgers, mate.
Oh, it's a chance! Oh.
Wow, I thought Tony was getting that.
Oh God.
Transition.
Here's the transition. There's the chance. Mane to play it forward.
Rico
got lucky there.
Brilliant there.
Because the defender there got lucky there. He should have dealt with that. That was poor.
Where's that going?
Oh, brilliant.
That was poor by there. Poor defending there. That's what's his name? That was him.
Jano. Well, so the person on the floor is Jano, the German.
He's German.
No, so apparently the German manager should be here tonight, apparently. No, I think, the Germany national team manager should be here tonight, I think. Apparently,
why?
There was I saw something on Twitter where apparently there's games he's going to be scouting and this is one of them, apparently.
Oh, he's looking for your young Germans, lad, that's good.
That's the only...
Not going down to the academy, huh?
Huh? It's a waste of money there, mate.
Robbie's on that point today.
Not let me go, it's the academy.
I'm on him about this academy.
If there was a nail, Robbie's the hammer, mate.
I'm on him about this academy.
If we lose 5-1, it says, do you think you would have done better if you had an academy?
No, I'm passionate about academies, man.
Yeah, I agree with
young players coming through. I'm passionate about that. That's that. What is that?
That's poor.
He's giving the ball straight to Henderson.
Yeah, no.
Come on, Liverpool, capitalise on this,
You might
please,
get punished by this.
Please capitalise, lads.
And there's a goal.
Ah!
Good save by Raya again.
Your keeper's doing my head in, lads.
Right.
Good save by Raya again, but that was self-inflicted by Brentford. Awful defending.
Liverpool have been a bit, I don't know if we've been wasteful.
And crosses into the box.
He could have caught.
Well, that was a poor touch by Jota.
It was, but still a good save as well.
I thought Ray was just out-footed there. I thought he could have caught that, but now looking at it, he's just wrong-footed there.
When you consider the height of the Brentford players, they're not dealing with crosses into the box well at all. There again, they never dealt with that. Innit? Don't you think?
I'm just like heart in my mouth right now. It's just we're not helping ourselves. That's what I said. That if we get beat
Oh,
by the
Salah,
quality
that-
of Liverpool, fine,
wow.
but we're just self-inflicting ourselves pain right now.
Oh, what is that as well? He should have headed that away, dwelt on it.
Come on,
That's ours.
have we come up for the second half? Or it's just a different...
Tony, he's defending now as well, lads.
Corner to Liverpool.
Come on, lads. We've got to wake up to this. This is just... This first 5 minutes has been absolutely horrendous.
This is what Liverpool do though, mate. The first 10 minutes of a half, we'll always come out booming, and then after that...
Obviously, if you catch the possession, fine, but a lot of the time it's just passing it stupidly.
if you get
It's
to the
just-
56th...
Can they deal with this?
Canos.
Good corner.
Brilliant. Come on, Canos.
He really wants to win him, lad.
He's got a lot of... I think every player has that one player that's got a lot of fire and passion in it. And that
Also, because he's playing against Liverpool, his previous team, you can see that in his face. He wants to win, lad. He really wants to
He's
win.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
For our academy, you want to be.
Oh, God. We ended up here somewhere like that. Other academies are alright. I don't want Brentford to have an academy anytime soon.
That's another corner, that?
No.
No?
That's not touched anyone.
Oh, okay.
You know, I see a local lad from Hounslow.
The Hounslow Hound running down the
Yeah,
wing.
so you can start singing. He's one of our
That's
own.
it. One day we'll win the Champions League final. A lad from Hounslow will score the winner.
That's what you want,
I
though,
can't
lads?
celebrate. That's it. Because
That's what you
he's from
want?
our academy.
He's one of our own. One of our mathematicians got him. He's one of our own.
Oh, God.
It's true though, you know, like the joy I get from seeing Trent and Curtis in that play, Steven
I love
Gerrard.
seeing like Saka, Smith Rowe.
It's boss, innit? The one like they are like your own lads.
They know what it means as well.
Yeah.
I guess
Like-
now, you know, all right, I get it. Brentford, why they haven't done it in the past, but now they're in the Premier League, I'd like to see them.
Start
Obviously, just make sure they can sustain that as well, because they don't want to do it.
Did you
Let's say
end
they did
it?
it now, huh?
Did you have it and then ended
So we
it?
had it, and then
ended
we ended it because of financial reasons, I believe, or no, it's because back then.
Oh.
there's a-
Is Liverpool again on the attack?
He's
what was-
looked
back then, I think
disjointed there, lads.
one of the
wasteful there by
directors of
Salah.
football said that it was unfair that big clubs could just take your players and play them absolute peanuts.
To be fair, that is
That
true.
is true.
That does happen
That's
a lot.
one of the reasons he said.
To be fair, I mean, they brought in things to try and protect against that, but it still does happen.
Obviously, that's one of the reasons he listened. I think that we can afford it, and obviously, you have your best talents being poached by City for a few $100,000. Obviously,
City's academy is good.
yeah,
It
with the
is
amount of
good.
money you put in, and if
Yeah, but
you
City's
lose your player for $200,000, that's like, well, what's the point
City's
then?
academy is good, right? But they never flip him. Who have they brought through?
Foden.
Yeah, who else?
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Of the hundreds of kids there, who have they brought?
Yeah,
Who's been
Diaz.
given
Then
a
he's at
chance?
Madrid. Then Garcia. Now he's gone, and
No, but they're not.
Yeah, they're not playing.
They're not their
Like they've
academy.
sold them, lads.
They're players they've bought who've
Yeah.
been in the
Yeah.
academy. I'm on about who's come through from Manchester.
Yeah.
that's Foden. That's the only one I can
Yeah,
think of. I reckon.
that's not good enough.
Like another example, like Gerrard came from our academy, and he was Liverpool for 15 years or something, mate. He was the only thing that was good about Liverpool for a very long
And you
time.
can identify with that, innit?
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
And then all the other kids.
Want to be Steven
Oh, here's
Gerrard?
a chance.
Yes!
It's a goal! Salah!
Is he on? Is
and
he on?
again, is he offside?
Yeah,
It's been
off.
given. The flag is down.
Yeah, he's off. He's off.
Oh, he's off.
Bloody hell.
Another one of his late flags. Let's see it now. VAR will check it.
No, he's not.
He's onside.
He might be on, you know.
That looks
He
onside
might
to
be
me.
on. He might be on here,
I
lads.
think that's onside.
VAR better check this.
I think that's onside.
He's off.
Yeah, they're checking it.
He's not off. He is not off.
Goal
He's
check.
on.
I think
Goal.
he's
That's a goal.
onside. It's the player at the top of the
It's
pitch.
the end.
that's
It's
playing
the
on.
end, lads.
That's a goal. That is a goal. Yeah,
He
that's
looks
on.
That's a
onside.
goal,
He's
that's
onside.
onside.
He's onside.
That's
Yes!
That's onside.
Yes!
It's
Get
onside.
him!
It's been given.
Get
It's
him!
been given. That's a goal.
That's poor from the line.
That's a goal, isn't it?
It's a goal, and it was again poor
yeah.
defending
It is a goal,
by
is it?
Brentford. Really poor.
Is this a
Poor
goal or
line.
what?
Look at this line. It's a zigzag more than a defensive line.
I
a
think
goal.
that's onside to me. You've got to give that.
Yeah, that's a goal.
Yes!
It's
Get
been
him!
given. It's been
Get
given.
him! Mo Salah again, lads. Mo
Salah
Salah
with the
again.
goal.
What a man that fella is, lads. You see that? Everything he can't. There's nothing that man can't do. Boss. Just keeps going, lad. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. Just keeps going, and then he gets his goal, lad. He's boss. What a man.
Chicken Shop FC.
I love this football kit. I love it.
I've always said I love this kit. I've always said it.
I'm only messing.
That's Paul from Ray as well.
Do you think that Raya just switched off thinking it was offside? I mean, that was poor keeping.
Considering how well he's been defending all
It was
game.
shocking there.
Get in.
But again, poor defending by Brentford, you know.
Oh, don't switch off. See, that's what I mean about Virgil van Dijk. You see how he casual he is about things?
Just gets his body there.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do sometimes.
He's a big, strong fella as well.
The pressure's on here.
Sofia Laz says,
Look at
Salah is something else, man, he says.
Thank you for saying that.
Look at his goal scoring record. Fastest to 100 goals.
There's a thing that I posted on my story. See if I've still got it here. Oh, no, it's gone. Just to read
Football
the
Champ says, Chicken Shop FC, get in.
Yes, lad. I'll have 2 wings and a goal, please.
Come on, lads.
Yeah, look, this is some of Mo Salah's records. So, most goals in one season, 32. These are Premier League records. Most goals in one season, 32. Most goals as a winger, 100. Most opening match days scored in consecutively, 5. Most player of the months in one season, 3. Most teams scored against in one season, 18. Most games scored in one season, 24. Fewest minutes to reach 50 goals, 5,000. Most goals in a season by an African player. That is insane.
And he still don't really get, I still think he doesn't get the full props he deserves.
I rant about it so much, Robbie.
Go on.
Well, here we go. That was sloppy by. Here's a chance for Brentford.
Oh, Tony, come on, man.
That was sloppy by Liverpool there, playing out from the back.
Oh, come on,
And
Liverpool.
again, they're giving it away again.
Flapping it.
Yanka, ref, come on. Should have played it quick there.
Yeah, I go on about Mo Salah every week when I'm on here, like I literally do, because he's incredible. He really is.
He's an incredible player.
football
He's been one of the best players in Premier League history.
He's been one of the best players that
a
Liverpool's
lot of
ever had.
times, this is my thing, right? A lot of times when you talk about the best players, other players will be mentioned, and then someone will say, "What about Mo Salah?" And some people will be like, "Oh yeah, Salah as well." Yeah. You know what I mean? He's not always that. Why is that? Look at his insane goal-scoring record.
Like, I'm not going to lie to you, people don't really like Liverpool, mate. They really don't. A lot of people don't like Liverpool.
But if you say best defender, everyone will just say Van Dijk.
Yeah, that's fair.
So why is it? I don't get this thing with Salah. Why you don't get the props he deserves to me.
I can't tell you. I really don't know.
Well, here's a chance there for Brentford. It's up in the air, so it could go anywhere. This
Foul.
Given.
The way Hendo just grabbed that out the sky, like he was so confident that it was a foul.
Got the referees on side.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it with Salah, mate. I really can't. I don't know what it is about him. As a Brentford fan.
49 says because he ain't English. That's
it might be that, mate, as well, yeah. Genuinely one of the best football players
I've said it before. To me, I think it's because I don't think it's just because you ain't English. I think it's because he's not from one of the established
Spain, Italy, France.
Spain,
yeah, you're
Italy,
right there.
South America. He's come from Africa. So normally you think to yourself, oh yeah, it'd be Aguero or Harry Kane, but he should be mentioned all the time in these arguments.
I'm not like disrespecting Arsenal in any way, but Thierry Henry, one of the best players I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, Mo Salah's got to 100 goals quicker than he had.
Yeah.
And
this is good there from Brentford. That's poor finish from Ivan Toney.
And that should tell you everything that you need to know. Thierry Henry, what do we think about? He's one of the best players you've ever seen in your life, ever. And Mo Salah scored more goals in his first.
Steady on here now.
You know, I love Thierry Henry,
because
mate.
you're not saying he's better than.
No, I'm not saying that.
Henry.
Definitely not saying that.
Steady on.
But I'm saying.
But the thing is, his record's up there with Thierry. Like you said again.
Yeah.
His record is right up
with
there,
Alan
and he's
Shearer.
still going.
Yeah, he's still with Alan Shearer, Thierry Henry, all the greats of the Premier League.
You know,
Mo Salah is slept on, definitely. When you talk about Sergio Aguero,
I agree with that. I think he's slept on. I think
he's fantastic. He really is.
Is it because him as a Is it him as a character? Is because he's such a kind of quiet character?
And I don't think that's fair either, because I think he's quite humble, and that's what I think.
Yeah, no, he's a very humble guy, but he's quiet, isn't he? He's not. I don't know. He's not. You don't really see Mo Salah.
He's not. I
don't know how to describe it. Like, he's not out there, is he? He's
even
not.
his social media.
You wouldn't see him at an awards ceremony talking, or I don't know. I've never really heard Mo Salah talk.
He's very humble. He's confident.
Yeah, he's not on social media too tough, or He
He's
just gets on
incredibly
with his
confident.
business, isn't
If you listen to him talk, he's confident in himself.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it for why this guy don't get the props. People give him props, but as I said, it's always sometimes like, oh yeah, Mo Salah.
Sad piece, the sad part,
Yeah,
the
it's
sad
like
dish.
where his name should just be called up immediately.
Yeah.
Salah.
It will be for me.
So you say things like, I've done even discussions before, and I've said, right, who do you think will get the golden boot? And people will say, oh, Harry Kane and Aguero, and when he was there, and Aubameyang, and this and that, and be naming out names. And then, as I said, people were like, oh, Salah.
Yeah.
Oh, what? I reckon maybe Salah.
That guy that's won 3 golden boots out of the last 4 seasons or something. It's crazy.
But he's a wonderful player.
He is. He really is. And do you know, I'm going to add one more point to that, Robbie. Do you know what I also think it might be? That he had a bad spell at Chelsea. I think that gave a first impression to people, and he was just like...
So did De Bruyne.
He did. And people...
But people give De Bruyne his props.
Which kind of plays into what your point said about being from Belgium, France,
Spain,
Italy.
I just think he's a European player,
yeah,
South American player. He's from Africa.
He's an African player.
I've seen that happen before. To like, there's been like, it took Drogba quite a long time to get his props.
He was incredible as well.
You know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So,
come on, lads.
I guess it's like a bit like someone like a Son at Tottenham, yeah, because he's from Asia.
Yeah.
And again, not one of those really established footballing.
Which is sad.
He doesn't get the full props.
Yeah.
He
tells you what that is.
Don't get me wrong, he's Tottenham. Oh, this is a good move here. Salah again.
No, that was,
we've got to increase his tempo. We've just let Liverpool sit on their lead.
Yeah, listen, he's a Tottenham player, but I have to give him his ratings. He's an unbelievable player.
Yeah, this Eurocentric.
If he was maybe from England, France, he'd get bigger props.
We know what it, like we all know. Reality is like the world and stuff is Eurocentric. It is. It's a bit. It's crap for that, mate. It's one of the things that society is based around. Is that crap that we're talking about right there, and so that's why it's promoted a lot more. But it's not fair. That's all.
When he scored that, he didn't even think. He thought he was definitely offside.
He did, yeah.
Just why you got to keep playing, man.
Yeah, it's true. I guess that's a good thing.
Go on.
Brentford on the attack here again. That's a good ball in the box, but there's no one on the end of it.
Oh, through. What? I was surprised with that.
Amar says, look at this, right? Amar says, even this season, people are talking about Lukaku and Ronaldo to win the Golden Boot, but don't mention Salah.
It's ridiculous. He's won 3 golden boots.
That's a prime example of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's crazy. And again, I think it comes down. It's just a number of reasons, a number of variables why I think he's not a showman. He doesn't come out and go, look at me. He doesn't do that. He's not from Europe, and again, he plays for Liverpool. So I know it's not. I can't put my finger on it, mate. There's so many different variables.
He plays for Egypt, a bit under the radar.
Yeah, so he doesn't. You don't see him in the world.
There's a chance. There's a chance!
No!
Oh, it's off the post! It's a two, got in!
Yes,
it's in for Brentford!
Yes!
It's a goal! Canos is that? Is that Canos?
No, it's Yano!
It's a goal for Brentford! A ball was just bouncing all over the place.
What is happening?
And it's gone in off the bar. 1-2-2.
Liverpool, what's going on?
Chaos in the box.
Oh, Vitaly. Oh, he comes from Germany. And now he is a big Vitaly. Oh, Vitaly.
Let's see if this is onside.
Oh. Yeah,
let's just double check.
All looked good.
Yeah, that's all good. It's gone anywhere. Off the bar. Second time of asking. It's definitely over the line.
In the air.
Definitely over the line. Van Dijk was beaten in the air there. Look. He gets up on Van Dijk. Van Dijk misses that header. And he's beaten on the second one, and it's definitely a goal.
Damn.
2-2. When Liverpool looked like they were in full control.
Fuck.
There again, Van Dijk. Beaten. It's 2-2.
Do you know what these goals have both been? Quite scrappy goals.
The bees have stung them.
Yeah. 2 scrappy goals that have just went in.
Back.
This is where I expect you to sit back now. Like he should go for the result right now.
Sit back, they could go on for a winner. You carry on back, sit back.
Oh, if they go for
He wants us to sit back. He wants us to go forward. He wants us to put everyone behind the ball now.
Come on, Liverpool, get a win.
Montpellier says the Scouser is quiet right now.
I'm not going to celebrate their goal, am I, lads? What do you want me to do, kiddo?
Oh no, come on.
He's a danger, no Salah. It's up to Salah. He's the danger man. Oh, he's just skipped him like that. Dealt with by Brentford. What can Brentford do in it? Oh,
Come on, Liverpool. Just
Brentford put some
keep this
pressure
control.
on
Come on,
and
lads.
get something out of this.
Just to remind everyone,
Come on,
if this is
Brentford.
the final result,
Says Michael Julian.
still top of the league though.
There's a poll on here. We got it says, "Will Salah make the Premier League Hall of Fame?"
He should do.
Of course he does. 83% saying yes.
Good.
17% saying no. Surely
I'd
he
like
has
to see why no, because he definitely deserves to be
You
there.
can vote in that poll right now here on the Don Robbie channel. Balls into the box here. Here's a chance for Mane.
Ah, he's fucked
Oh, but it's not good. Dead.
Way.
Over the bar by
back to
Curtis
Liverpool.
Jones.
it. I still think that Liverpool can win this game. I really do. I think there's chances there to win it.
Sunil says, Virgil van Dijk, you're a central defender, not a midfielder. And he's got angry emojis.
Ah, Curtis.
And,
Curtis hasn't had a great
Fortunate
game.
All says, Liverpool fans were laughing at Chelsea earlier. Look at them now.
We're still top of the league. We're still going to be top of the league if we get this result, you know that, yeah? Hey. What's going on?
Not if you lose, you won't be.
Yeah, we lose though, holy moly.
Yeah, I told you the Germany manager's here.
Yeah, he is.
There he is.
Hansi Flick.
Was that the
German
fella he
head
was looking
coach.
for as well? He's just scored.
Yeah, that's it.
Good on you, lads.
He's a
Hope you
machine.
get a call
He's
up.
my favourite player for
I hope he gets a call up
Brentford.
for
I
you,
love
lad.
him.
Ball out to Salah.
All he has to
Got
say
to
to
double up
Hansi,
on him there.
all he has to say to
Oh, that's a
Hansi,
good ball in, but dealt with by Brentford this time. Dealt with much better.
yeah, now he's putting men behind the boys here. Hansi Flick, all he has to say to him, lad, is say, I beat Virgil in a header, so start me.
So open wide up there for...
What are you saying, lad? What? Fucking 3-2 kid, Curtis, get in, lad. Scousers kid, yes. What? Get in.
Great finish by Curtis Jones. They gave him far too much room on the edge of the box.
Keep going in the
there.
comments, come on,
Look at
lad, so
this,
I can
look at this.
scream at
The
you when you
ball's
score,
playing, he's
lad.
got the
Eh? Keep
freedom.
that on us, lad. Keep that on us.
Look at that, the freedom of West London there. No one's near.
Get in.
Takes a little deflection and it's in from Curtis Jones.
Scouser, lad. Fucking Scouser kid. Get him. Yes,
Took a
kid.
little deflection.
Lucky, like.
Took a little deflection. I think the keeper would have been right behind
I'm
that.
not, sorry, lads. I feel bad. I'm sorry, lads. It's not about you, lads. It's about them. Get him.
He's been subbed off. Yeah, he's been subbed off now.
Has he just got subbed
Kumaran
off?
says you want to fight Scousers.
I'm not sure. Yeah, he's walking up, so I'm sure he's been.
He's just been subbed off.
A guy calling himself Pogba123 says, I can't stand that Scouser.
Good. Good, lad. You're going to see this face so much,
either.
lad. You're going to be seeing this face screaming for Liverpool so much, lads.
Oh yeah, we made it. Oh, we made a sub, but not sure for who.
And
Baptiste.
Shandon Baptiste coming on.
Get
For
in.
Brentford.
This has been a
3-2,
fantastic game
what
of
a game it's
football.
been, a great game of football. And we still got 23 minutes left. It's now Liverpool 3.
Robbie's just come on.
Liverpool 3.
Oh, Paul
Brentford
Curtis.
2.
How can you score a screamer and he gets
Roberto
up off?
Firmino on for Curtis Jones. As soon as he scores the goal, he's off.
Yeah, that's heavy, like.
Oh, Raya's right down the pitch trying to play football. What is he doing?
Come on, you're better than that.
Just get rid of it. What is he doing there?
Yeah, Curtis gone off.
Oh, poor Curtis, lad. Even there, he's like, I've just scored a screamer, lad, and I've just been took off. He's like, what's going on, Jürgen?
Listen, he can be satisfied with his job because he's put Liverpool back in the lead.
He has.
Again, it was poor defending by Brentford.
Didn't
It
close
was
the shot down
slightly lucky
again.
for Liverpool, like, the way it took that deflection was quite lucky, like, I'm not going to lie.
It was,
Yeah.
but the way they just let him
Yeah, just
get
let
the
it go
shot
on.
off and open up, and no one near him. You can't give players of that quality.
That's what I said. If they cut us apart, fine. But we've just
That's
all
the
three of
difference in the
goals-
Premier League. You can't give players of that quality that space.
I said all three of the goals we've
Yeah.
not done it ourselves. They've not cut us apart. They've just
Yeah, it's just been poor defending. You know,
Same for us,
players
lads.
losing their
yeah,
players,
it's just,
losing
it's
their
just
man. And
moments of calamity. Then that's it. It's just those make the difference in the Premier League. That
yeah,
in the Championship you may get away with it, but when you're facing
it's a
one of
good
the
run.
best teams in the Premier League, then you're not going to get past it, are you?
I was manning on top of him, lad, what the hell? It's the
quiet,
same for
man,
Liverpool though as well, mate. Like it's like being quite a chaotic attacking game this between both teams.
JB says best game of the weekend by far.
Yeah, it's been brilliant this. It's only 7. What Robbie said at the start of the game, he was like, there's definitely going to be goals in here. It's 3-2 with 20 minutes to go, lads. It's been about 4 goal line clearances. The only thing this is missing now is a red card and a pen.
Box of Oranges 84 says Liverpool scores and everyone in the comments tries to change the subject.
Yeah, it's mad, innit? It's mad, innit? What? It's mad. Scouser. Yes, kid. Curtis.
Oh, go on.
Oh my God.
This is an attack here for Brentford.
Brentford, can you go away,
This is
lad?
good. Oh, that's
Just
a
let
foul.
us win. You'd have booked
That's
him
a
as well.
deliberate foul there by Robertson. He took him out.
That's fair.
Book him as well.
That's fair.
Thank you.
That's fair. That's
Bloody
fair.
hell.
Yeah,
Yellow
yeah.
card for Robertson.
That's fair.
Which one's my one? It's my one, yeah?
I finished mine, yeah.
But they see what he's done then is went, this Brentford team can score goals, just kick him, lads, because I can't, you know, like... Brentford, mate, I'm losing my voice, can you hear it? Starting to lose it already, lad, from Brentford. Mate. Please get this out the box.
Come on, yeah, come on.
I don't even want to watch this, lad. I want to live, this is mad, this game is mad.
Come on.
Fuck, you know.
Anyway, free kick here to Brentford. Chance to whip one in. Can they get Ivan Toney on the end of this? Let's see. Here it comes.
Oh my God.
It's a poor delivery. But why did he catch
Why did
that?
he catch that? Yeah, he could easily caught he had time.
Mane on the attack.
Oh, that's good feet. Oh, it's good football, lads. Watch out. Man, don't mess it. Oh. That was that. Oh,
what a ball by Mane, but he's
see
offside.
that part, that Mane that you've seen then, that was the classic Mane, the good Mane, lads. Do you know what?
Wasn't that your one?
No, I finished mine.
Do you know what's annoying about this right
go on,
now?
fine.
Yeah. How quickly did he pull up his flag then?
Yeah.
And then you seen earlier in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we
off.
didn't catch the Salah one. That was...
It's mad, isn't it, lads? I don't understand the offside rule at the moment, lad. I don't know what they're quite doing with it.
Bongo says the league is ours.
Is the Scouser?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say Liverpool are going to win the league because this is the top, the best top 4 I've seen in years, and I'm really excited. The fact that City just beat Chelsea, this makes everything exciting, really exciting, and also the resurgence of Aston Villa and West Ham. I am excited about this league. I don't know if we're necessarily going to win it, but I'm confident that we could. If all
Good
the
teams in this league.
Brilliant teams though. West Ham and Aston Villa, I am happy to see them doing well. Especially Villa. I've wanted to see them do well.
Well, even though they put 7 past you last year.
Yeah, let's forget about that one, lads. Oh my God, that was painful. I'm glad I wasn't doing a stream for that game.
That was a freak result if ever I saw one.
It was crazy, like. Do you know what's mad about that result as well? We had our full strength team. Virgil van Dijk was playing. Everybody was playing for that game.
Liverpool.
What was that? That was madness, but good.
Oh. PF Tube says Robbie thoughts on Ivan Toney.
Brilliant.
Good player. I don't hate him. I like him. He's a good player. Yeah. Here's oh, that was a good interception there.
Have you got like a slippy ground or something?
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a chance here for
Oh
Brentford.
my God, Vitali, please.
The way
Like he fell to the wrong player.
The way Tony does his flick on headers is special, you know, he does, it's like the perfect weighted header. He does it,
good.
it's spot on, lad.
Number 16 says, get out of your feelings, chat. Nothing wrong with being happy about your team scoring. P.S. Liverpool sucks.
That's good banter.
That was our centre-back apparently running onto that. Not sure what he's doing that
And
far.
Sarah said, Robbie, you should do more cooking videos. A dish for every team. Start with a chicken dish if Arsenal win this weekend. I'll do that. If Arsenal win this weekend, I'll do a chicken dish.
See Robbie
So we
with
won't
his
be doing
chef
that for a while
hat
then,
on.
will
Big
he?
Spurs, mate. I'll cook anything.
Are you doing a watch along for that, Robbie?
On AFTV.
Oh, right, yeah.
And we'll be at the game as well also.
Are you going to go yourself?
Yeah, I'll be at the game.
Good.
Is that home?
Yeah, it's at the Emirates.
That's the one.
You're safe at the Emirates then. It's at Tottenham. That's the danger one. Yeah?
Arsenal are a different side at the Emirates, I really think they are. The two
We got a
different
good
teams.
record against them at the Emirates, to be
You
fair.
were good there.
And they've got an unreal record against us at their place. It's weird because they normally beat us at their place. We normally beat them at our place.
It's the home advantage.
Yeah.
It's the same with Liverpool and Everton, actually, you know. It really is. And Liverpool and United.
Yeah.
We do well in our own grounds.
Right, can Brentford pull anything out of the bag here? There's 15 minutes to go, just over.
They definitely can. I hope they don't, though.
Oh, that was a lovely turn there.
No, God, come on.
But the ball was poor. Just lacking in a bit of quality from midfield, Brentford.
We need to bring a sub. We need to bring Godos on.
It's opening up a bit for Liverpool now.
I can't wait to watch these play City, Chelsea, United. You know, I can't wait.
Come on.
Isn't that not? You got one of them next week?
Yeah, we've got City next week.
City next week, innit?
City next week. Big
That's
game.
going to be a great game now.
Big game.
You in for that?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Kelechi Asika says thoughts on Leeds and Wolves' poor form.
Wolves have really surprised me, and I'm pretty disappointed.
I think Wolves have been a bit unlucky in certain games.
Without Nuno, they've just dropped off, mate.
Leeds, as I said earlier,
Yeah,
I love watching Leeds play, but they're just wide open, man. Salah!
That might be 3, never mind.
He's been close to man of the match, your keeper, lad.
Apart from the goal, though, there's the
Yeah.
third
The second
goal.
goal, yeah.
I think he should have done better on that third goal, innit?
The third
third
goal.
one?
The third one was the deflected one from.
Oh,
Curtis.
sorry, yeah, the second
Second
one.
one,
The
yeah,
second
yeah,
goal.
yeah.
The third one, I think
Yeah.
you can't. As soon as it gets
Third
deflected,
goal is nothing you can do about that.
Nah,
The
nah,
second
nah.
goal, yeah.
Deflection's like there in front of him, like.
Yeah.
The deflection, you can't do anything about as a keeper.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's nice.
God!
it's got too much.
Alisson just scoops that up. Shiram V says Leeds got the second season curse.
Go on now!
Yes.
Go on now!
Salah!
Yeah!
He put it over the bar! He put it over! He put it over! Maybe you weren't that good after all.
No wonder. People are right. He's not great. He's not going to be in the Hall of Fame, is he? Look at this.
What?
He's onside as well.
He's onside. That is poor. That is
Oh,
very
that was poor by Salah. I can't believe he's missed that.
Where did that even go? Oh,
Oh,
he's
he
missed the ball.
shinned it.
Yeah, he shinned it.
If you draw now,
That's not Mo Salah, that's his brother.
Oh,
But here he comes again. He ain't going to do it twice.
Oh,
And Mane's
Mane.
missed it now. Mane's missed it. What is going on? 2 chances there to kill the game. Will they regret that?
Please no.
Wissa, come on, mate. Come on.
Salah's really wasted a big chance
Unlucky,
there.
no God. Come on, mate.
That was a
lad.
poor.
The Salah one was really poor, yeah. Look, do you see the way he got an orange juice as soon as
Enjoy
he
your
come off
juice.
then?
Enjoy your juice, no God, mate.
With the store in
You
and
bloody
everything.
deserved it. You bloody deserved your juice, mate.
Please don't score when I'm away.
Come on, Wissa. Come on.
I can't believe they both missed.
The Salah one more. I thought he felt like he was just
Salah,
offside.
yeah, I think
yeah.
he looked like a player as clinical as him. He looked like you don't
thought he
expect him to
buried
miss that.
Yeah, I think. I don't know if he just mishit or he just
We get a
misjudged.
goal in here before Doyle comes back in.
Come on. This final 10 would be very interesting because we're just gonna. There's no point. We might as well throw everything at it. I'd
Yeah,
rather lose
not
4-2.
yet though, not yet. Because,
obviously not yet,
There's
the
still
final
30
10.
minutes of the game left. You go start throwing everything at it right now, and they get another goal. The game's dead.
It's just gonna.
You got to time it.
Ooh. Seems like we changed the formation as well. We've gone to a 4-3-3.
I still think it's been a bit quiet for. They haven't been able to get Ivan Toney in the game, have they?
That's the issue. Is that when you don't have a lot of the ball, then it's just hard to get him in. But obviously, the times you do, then he'll make that matter. Obviously,
Oh, he's in now.
Brilliant from Asia.
Just about dealt with it. Can't keep hanging on like this though.
Oh, Firmino.
Great bit of skill by Firmino.
That's a goal kick.
It's a goal kick.
Yes.
But Brentford living very dangerously at the moment. You can just feel like a fourth Liverpool goal is coming.
Oh yeah, should have killed it off with that Salah Mane chance. If we get 3-3 now, that will come back to haunt them massively.
Prignac says, Robbie, I hear you love chicken biryani. If you're ever in Mumbai, call me and I will give you the real lip-smacking biryani. Yeah, trust me, I love biryani, man. That's true. How do you know? I love biryani, man. That's one of my favourite foods.
Come on,
I want that Mumbai biryani, man. Bring it on. Liverpool kind of controlling the game now. You know. This is just about dealt with. Every time it seems to be just about.
It's that final
it's going
ball.
into Salah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Corner to Liverpool.
I say, look at that ball. It's just unreal.
P. White says Lambertiani is lit. Trust me.
Just talk about food in the comments now.
Yeah, I know. Gayo says, Don Robbie, do you like Turkish food? I love Turkish food. To be fair, I love Turkish food as well. I love it. Mutton biryani. Says SA, I love mutton biryani.
We changed to food now.
Yeah,
Forget the game.
question about food.
It's a food watch along now.
Weed says Brentford look knackered.
I said at half time, come 70th minute, Liverpool, a very fit team.
Oh, that's a great run there by Mane. Here's the chance.
Is that Van Dijk?
Canos, come on, man.
I think that guy just said they look knackered. You know, that's a great point. Hass says, Robbie, what's your favourite film?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to know that, Robbie. What is your favourite film?
I like a gangster film, man.
Me too.
Goodfellas.
Do you like Casino?
Casino.
Yes.
There's a series that was on, I think it was Sky Atlantic, 000.
Good?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Anything like that I'm into. Like a bit of gangster stuff, you know?
Yeah. Do you like Lock, Stock and Snatch and that?
I like Lock, Stock, I like Snatch.
Yeah,
they're funny, man.
Love
Brilliant.
them films.
Yeah, great.
Got the trademark Scousers in each one as well. All right, Kenny. All right, mate.
Yeah.
Joshua needs to
Football
win.
Factories.
Yeah,
Where the guy goes.
he met me mate Stanley, lad.
Stanley? I love that.
Go on, lad. Brentford on the attack. Wissa.
It's a poor ball by Wissa.
And then poor clearance as
Where's
well.
he from, Wissa?
He's from France. He's had an interesting thing. He suffered an acid attack, actually.
An acid attack?
Yeah, so I think his ex-girlfriend or something.
His ex-girlfriend?
Ex-girlfriend through acid. I think this is...
Jesus.
I'm not...
Oh, it's a good ball. Here's the chance. Oh, they can't get it. It's here. They scored it.
Wissa! Come on!
They scored.
Chicken Shop FC are in the grave! Come on!
Wissa. Forget about the acid attack. They just put the acid in Liverpool.
My
what
days.
a goal. We were just talking about him. I asked where he's from. Now know where he's from. Brentford's fine. He says, just check his onside as you always have to do, but it looks good.
He's off! He's off!
No. He ain't off.
I was looking at the wrong man. I was looking at the wrong man.
That's
sorry.
a great finish.
There it is. Fuck.
That's a great finish.
He was on.
He is not off.
No, he
What's
wasn't.
that a mess? But what was Trent Alexander-Arnold doing? What a finish by Wissa.
Wissa, what
You
a...
said he suffered an acid attack.
I think, yeah, so I think it was his ex-girlfriend, acid attack, then he's, I think 18 months now, he's come back, he transferred to us, and now he's...
Wow.
And now look at it, that's the transformation.
And now he scored a goal
He
against
scored
Liverpool.
a bicycle kick
How's it
midweek
free
as
for
well.
you?
He's doing the Buddha
After that
celebration.
Mo Salah chance as well, how's that 3-3, lad?
Buddha celebration.
Liverpool,
Love
get a
that.
late winner,
He
please.
scored a bicycle kick midweek against Oldham, and now he's done this.
Fourth goal this season, first in the Premier League.
Plays our cup games.
Wissa.
Brilliant. What
Remember
a goal.
the name.
Bloody hell, Liverpool.
What are they doing? They're checking. Van Dijk's arguing.
Relax, Van Dijk, come on, mate.
What's he trying to say for a foul? They're checking this.
Are they going to do
What
a
are you
VAR
checking
check or
for?
what?
There's
They're
nothing.
checking for a foul by the looks of it. Can't be offside, surely.
Nothing offside. Yeah.
Goal's been given.
I didn't see anything
Goal
wrong
has
with it.
been given. Hash says, unlucky Doyley.
Yeah.
Jokes. He says,
I said that. If we got 3-3, that Salah chance will absolutely come back to haunt you.
P.
Because
White says, this is quality watching the Scouse suffer.
Still
The
top of the
goal
league, though,
stands.
Sunshine.
Well, what a game this has been, though. It's been an incredible game. Brentford, give it up to them. They've kept fighting. Jota there looking for a penalty.
Oh, relax, Jota.
The referee's not having it. Christian B2 says, no champagne today, Doyle.
Hey, mate, there's 10 minutes.
Sit down,
Hey, that's a
Scouser.
pen. Did you see that?
Where?
He's pushing him in the back, lads. That's a...
Get up.
Yeah.
Get up, Jota.
Come on, mate. It looks like he's been
Just stop
shot.
begging Doyle, man.
I need another goal, Robbie, lads. You know what I mean?
Big up, yo, give me a fist there, man. I need another goal.
Oh, God.
I still think there's another goal in this.
It looks like it's scary, this. I hope it's that way.
It just looks
It's
end to end
end
at
to
this
end.
point.
It is.
Like,
What an amazing game it's been.
no gameplay. It's just,
Great game.
It's
Great
just
game.
vibes right now.
Yeah, go for
Yeah.
the fans that in this ground, lad. What a great game for them to watch, mate.
Listen, I think they,
Kumaran said Jota dived.
Yeah, he might have. I mean, he definitely never.
he's not
No,
seeing it.
Is there too much space though for Liverpool again?
Oh, God.
Well done,
Tony.
Ivan Toney. Good recovery there.
Ref, come on.
Ball given away.
Yeah,
So that's it.
come
No,
on,
but this is my
Pac-Man
argument.
says, how's that for a leveler, Doyle, big man? Wind it down, son. Wissa, you little dancer.
They're not on me.
We're still going to be top of
They
the
don't
league,
hate me. I'm
sunshine.
alright with this. They hate you.
Wissa, you little dancer.
No.
As
Hey,
Carragher said there.
Listen, lads, we're still top of the league, so that's all that matters, lad, innit? Top of the league.
You little dancer,
And there's still
Wissa.
5 minutes to go.
Are you top of the league, whatever happens here, no matter
Yeah.
what?
Big
Yeah.
up, Pac-Man.
No, if we,
Well,
if
that's
we
a foul.
So if you lose, then
win or draw.
I'll tell you what, that was a great finish by that Wissa.
Yeah, it was boss.
You see a lot of players in that position just kick the ball against the
Alisson's
defender.
actually let us down today, every chance.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my God, no
No.
way.
Could this be a winner? Oh!
come on, lad, come on this time in this.
Van Dijk there with a clearance, a corner to Brentford. 5 minutes to go.
We've been
Oh, there, if he'd have got that cross right.
Ivan Toney, come on, man.
What can Brentford do from this corner? The place is rocking at the Brentford Community Stadium. Van Dijk looking a little stressed there, telling his players to concentrate.
all 3 goals that Liverpool conceded have been scrappy madness, poor at the back.
Hi, that's my mate. Bloody hell.
Here it comes.
Oh, and if they win this game, I'm going to cry.
Oh, that's a good cross, but well dealt with by Liverpool, to be fair.
Come on, get back in, get back in. Oh, shoot.
Oh!
He's off.
Tony's in!
He's off.
Oh, he scored! It's a goal! Or is it offside?
Miles offside.
Is it offside?
Is Miles offside,
Wait,
fella?
hang on.
Is it
Miles
offside?
Is he?
Miles off.
He's not celebrating, Tony.
Miles off.
Let's just double check this one.
Miles off.
He's off. He's
Never
off.
mind.
Yeah, he's off. He's off.
Never mind, sorry.
Finished it well though.
Never
I
mind.
knew straight away he was off, lads. That's why I didn't even bat an eyelid. Like.
Shit. That was premature.
Doyle looks stressed right now. Doyle looks stressed. I haven't seen him this stressed
Nah, I
on
am.
any Don Robbie watch along.
I am.
He's panicking.
I
Come on.
Can't lie. But also, yeah, I'm stressed. There is no also. I just want to win this game.
Oh, did well there. Did well there, Liverpool.
They've showed some real grit, Brentford have, because we've been in winning positions 3 times. Oh no,
Yeah.
we have. No, twice, yeah.
Oof. You don't want this
Liverpool,
game
get
to
a
finish.
late winner.
It's such
Get
an
a late
incredible
winner.
game.
Come on, Liverpool, do it. Do your thing that you do. Do it, lads. We always get a late winner. Come on, do it, lads.
Good tracking back there by Ivan Toney.
Yes.
Oh, but
That's a foul.
he's giving away
Grabs
a
his
foul
shirt.
in a dangerous area. Nathan Kerr, as a Man City fan, says, come on Brentford. Just Me says, come on Brentford. Mohammed Mahmood says, come on LFC.
Come on, the boys, get a goal here. Finish this
Lyle
day.
again says, do it for United.
Oh, fucking United, mate.
Arekar says, Doyle is full of excuses.
What excuses have I made, lads?
Come on, lads.
They've
come
played
on.
well. They've beat us. Like they've scored 3 goals. I've never made one. I've said they've been playing well all game, lads. Nah, I'm not having that. But I am flapping though. Definitely flapping a little bit.
That's a good ball in there. How they dealt with it. Brentford got to get the ball away.
Brian, mate, bloody hell.
Ah, he's done it. I don't think we're going to get this now. In that 89th minute, it's game over, lads. Can't believe it.
Chelsea will be happy with this. So will Man City. So will Man United be. If this stays 1-1.
I can't believe it.
Chris
We've been
John says,
poor. This is
why is Brentford playing better football than Man United? And MUFC Kojo7 says, come on Brentford, save my weekend as a United fan.
Nothing can save yous, lads.
Go on, Wissa. Go on, mate. Oh.
Got a lot of United fans supporting Brentford right now, that's for
Come
sure.
on, Liverpool, get a goal here. Come on, one more, just to finish the game off.
Ball up front there. Well defended this time by Brentford, that long ball.
Oh, yes.
Slowing the game
Go
down
on,
now.
Baptiste.
We're
Come
about
on,
to go
lads.
into 90 minutes. You have to see how much time has been added on.
Please be 5.
Ivan Toney, why are
But
you
I'll
on the
tell
wing,
you
mate?
what, if Matip would have messed up that, I'll tell you, they had 2 players. They've been very brave here, Brentford. The amount of players they're throwing forward, I'll tell you that. Because if that had gone through, and that's nothing wrong with that, nothing's wrong with that by Mbuemo. But it's a
come
poor ball
on.
through.
No,
Come
Brian.
on.
Brian.
Better delivery than that.
Come on, Brian.
He nicked the ball and he was right in. Doyle was stressed out and he just gave it away cheaply.
This game's got me, like, I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Right, it's wide open at the end there. Liverpool on the attack. It's up to
That's
Mane.
poor.
Ref, come on.
That's not a foul,
Ref.
lads. Come on,
Mane
it's not a
stripped him
foul.
out.
Please, just give us something.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Go on, Baptiste. Go on, Baptiste. Go on, Baptiste.
Where's the ball?
Push him out, push him out, push
we
him
go.
out.
5 minutes, good!
5 minutes.
That's brilliant.
Where they get 5 minutes from?
I think they just make it. I think they just do a number
Where they get
generator.
5 minutes from? Serious?
They do a number generator for these added times at times.
No, serious. Where they get 5 minutes from?
No
Don't know,
clue.
to be
No,
honest.
Where's been the big injuries and stuff?
That's it.
Oh, there's
Nothing.
a chance.
Yeah, relax, relax.
Mane's
relax.
gone down.
Relax. It's like he's been shot.
Told you,
Relax. Nothing.
See, when you told me earlier
Mane
that
never
Mane
dies,
goes
apparently.
out. What was that?
He just
What
was that?
Tipped over his laces.
What was that?
Tipped over his
I
laces.
quote, Mane
Tripped
never
over his
dies,
legs.
apparently.
That's a proper full-on dive, man.
Have you seen Bobby Firmino this game, by the way?
He nearly created a chance. When he went to the toilet, he created a chance, but it was
Oh,
just,
okay.
we
Yeah.
intercepted last second.
Jurgen Klopp's looking at his watch.
You should have come to the Brentford. Come on.
Bloody hell,
What's his
Liverpool.
glasses?
Can't
He,
believe
he must have contacts or something. He don't wear glasses.
This looks
no.
weird, isn't it? It just
Yeah, he don't. It's
doesn't
not
look
the same.
natural. Go on, yeah.
Pat-Man says, watching the Scousers eat their words. And with
We're
a
top
side
of
of
the
humble
league.
pie, it might be the best thing on earth.
We are
Them
top
tears
of
taste
the
salty,
league.
Doyle, he says.
Top of the league, kid. No saltiness here, lad. This is a great football side. Played better than Chelsea did against us. We're top of the league. Top of the league.
At the
Can't
moment.
wait. Can't wait to see
Not
City.
yet, at the
moment,
Can't
it's
wait to see
three.
City United and Chelsea play this team at their ground. Can't wait.
I think we play Chelsea in 2 weeks. Oh my god. No.
Oh my God.
What was the
Oh my
chance?
god!
Mbuemo.
Oh,
He's got to get his head up and look. Panics.
oh god.
Liverpool on the attack now,
Oh,
but it's
brilliant
dealt with
from
well, well dealt with there. He's got to get his head up, isn't he?
know, it's
Get
just-
up and look at what's around you.
I said that if we were
You
to have
said
a
that at the
chance,
start of the game. You said that, didn't you? Yeah. Good player, but
he just sometimes he lacks that he just lacks that
that
composure,
awareness.
that composure in front of the front. Oh god.
Oh, that's a good ball in. Salah.
Please. Ref.
No,
come
no.
on.
It's a foul,
Ref,
isn't it?
come on.
Oh, well
Oh,
down.
Sergi.
And that's a good ball up to Ivan Toney. That's a great ball.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Brilliant tackle, lad. Shut up, Tony, lad. Get
Well
up.
done by Van Dijk. Defended it well.
That is absolutely brilliant defending.
Great defending by Van Dijk there, one-on-one.
Oh, where's
And that's a great ball into Mane. Oh, it's a ball! What a save by Raya again! What a save by Raya again!
Yous are being lucky here for him,
Wow,
lads.
that's not lucky. That's a great save. It's a fantastic ball in. It's caught a little deflection.
Oh my God!
And how has he saved that? What a save again. David Raya again with another unbelievable save.
Look at them two, just like, wow, what's this game, lads? That's brilliant to see. That's lovely
Yeah.
to see that.
come on, Raya. We have an injury here.
I think the
Oh,
player's
come
got-
on,
he's got a
lads.
cramp.
Stand up, you
Cramp,
muppets. Please stop wasting time.
Corner here anyway to Liverpool. Raya, they're lifting the crowd up. Haas says, Robbie, get a taxi for Doyle. Or Doyle, he says.
No.
Doesn't that look like it was going towards the
I thought
goal?
that was
lads?
going
Again, Trent Alexander's hit spool it up. And that's easy for Raya. That's gone wide.
Is that another corner?
Is that
Yeah,
another corner?
another corner,
Oh, it's
guys.
another corner.
Yeah, Van Dijk's staying there, so it seems like another corner.
Here's another corner. Can Liverpool get one goal before it finishes? About a minute left. Another corner to Liverpool. Come on, boys. Ajer marking Virgil van Dijk.
Oh,
It's
terrible.
a poor delivery. Poor delivery.
Come on, lads,
there.
push out here.
Some tired Brentford players there. Whistle pushing out.
Tony, come on, yes. Fabinho's there.
It's Fabinho on it. He's looking for another corner, by the way. He's running with it. They held him up nicely.
Where are you going then?
Spreads it. Liverpool still on the attack. Dealt with though by Brentford.
Yeah, it's finished this game. Game over, lad.
Salah got to it. Still 30 seconds. Ball pumped into the
Raya.
box, but Raya has got that one.
Relax. Let's take
Raya
this
has
point.
got that one. And the way he's gone down with it, looks like he's going to settle for that point.
Let's take this point and go.
10, 20 seconds. It's been a brilliant game and a brilliant performance by Brentford. They have shown some real grit and determination to come back in this game against a very good Liverpool side. Remember, Liverpool side has been unbeaten so far this season. Oh, but it's just, as I say that, they give the ball away. But Raya's got it, and he just lumps it down the pitch.
He's called it.
And that is it. The game is over. 3-3. I said there'd be goals. It was a fantastic game. Liverpool 3, Brentford 3. And what a game. What a brilliant game it was. Really entertaining. And I think Brentford deserved a point out of that game. What are you saying, Jatin?
It was tough. That I said that if we got beat, that I wanted to be that we did everything we could. The goals we gave up were poor. But I think overall, if you said to me at the start of the season, 4 points from the traditional top 6, obviously 3 from Arsenal, 1 from Liverpool, I would have taken it because that's 1 point extra towards our relegation battle. So you know what? 3-3, they've given it their best. The fans have been
Relegation
brilliant.
battle, you lot are far better than that.
Yeah. Obviously, but that's the thing you aim for.
Moment.
That's the thing you aim for. That obviously, away from relegation, then you build on that. But you know what? 4 points from Arsenal and Liverpool in the terms of the top 6 battles, and you know what? I can't be too despondent here. I'm so happy with what they've done. Obviously the goals, but that's being really critical. But you know what? I'm very happy with what they've done today.
Doyle?
Nah. That's one of them games where we were so poor defensively. All 3 of their goals were awful goals to concede. One, Fabinho should have defended. The third one, Trent was on the floor, letting it, whatever. The second one, Virgil could have headed it and never. Like, all 3 of them were so scrappy and horrible to watch, like. But props to them, like, they took us to a 3-3 draw. I also am very disappointed that Mo Salah didn't slot that chance that he had, because that would have made it 4-2 and they would have been out of the game. So, props to them, like, can't say it. But you know what? Still top of the league, aren't we? Hey. Who's top of the league? Can everyone comment in the league? Hey,
no. Top of the, because of the goals conceded, you're no longer top of the league. I'm only joking.
I was like, how can that be? It's 3-3, lads. So, hey,
you are top of the league.
Anyone watching, just what I want you to do for us, is just comment on that iPad for us. Just tell me who's top of the league. Just to remind me who's top of the league, please. Yeah? Thank you.
Celtic, Ryan's YT says, Celtic fan here, he says, Ayer is pronounced Ayer.
Oh.
All right, so I remember that for next time. Ayer, he says, is pronounced. Brilliant game. Let me see if I can give you guys some stats around the game.
3-3, bloody hell.
3-3, of course, is how it's finished.
Never thought that.
Brentford, 33% possession. Liverpool, 67%. 12 shots for Brentford, 16 for Liverpool, 4 on target for Brentford, in which they scored 3, 6 on target for Liverpool. Liverpool had 11 corners, Brentford had 2, 8 fouls for Brentford, 7 for Liverpool, and the game has finished 3-3. And I think Brentford really did deserve to get something out of that game. I thought they played really well, and I'm pretty pleased with them that they did get something out of the game in the end. Liverpool are top of the league though, on 14 points. Right, 1 point above Man City, Chelsea, Man United and Everton, who are all on 13 points. However, Doyle,
that's only the starts of the
there
league.
There is a team playing tomorrow that if they win their game, Brighton, no, they're playing Monday, I think, at Brighton against Palace.
Crystal Palace, yeah.
They win the game, they go top.
Brighton
will go top of the league.
Okay, fair play.
Look, you can see it there, you see the league there, look at Brighton. They played 5 games, 12 points, win their
fair
game.
Play.
Brighton go top of the league.
Fair play.
I have to scroll down to see Arsenal. Hang on.
Right. Brentford are up to 9 points.
Give a second. We'll see Arsenal.
Before you run up your mouth, if we win our game tomorrow, we're level on points with Brentford.
That's not a good thing.
No, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? The way
that's a commiseration.
no, but you're talking like we've been relegated, you know what I mean? So chill out. You know
That
what I mean?
was just a great game of football.
He may not get invited back. You know? He's just starting to get all fucking cocky.
He got 3-3 against Liverpool. Was like,
no, I think you'd enjoyed it. Or you enjoyed being on.
I loved it. Yeah, because you
gotta get you back,
want to
man.
see with a Liverpool fan, obviously. Yeah, you know, I love it. Especially if we lost, then it would be less. But you know, I absolutely.
Did you expect? But be honest. Did you expect to get a
I
point
thought
out
we'd
of
get
this game?
tonked. I thought we'd absolutely get smashed.
it's a good game, lads. Good game,
No,
didn't
not.
it?
Fair
Good game.
play.
Good game, mate.
Chicken Shop FC, but yeah, you know what? That's it. But you know what? I've enjoyed it, and in the end, we're in the Prem. We could get relegated this season, and I won't.
No.
But that's it. I've said to myself that
Brentford are a very good
Brentford
side.
could get
Just give us
relegated
our
now.
run for our money there, lads.
Brentford could get relegated now, and I won't see them back in the top life for 70 years. I'm going to enjoy it while I can.
Yeah.
That's all I
Love
can.
that.
Enjoy it, lads.
Love that. Michelle says the Scouser is angry.
You haven't? No. Watch the Chelsea v Liverpool game. That's me angry. This is me well, I don't have to wait. What do I want to say, lad? I'm congratulating him on his great performance, on his team's great performance. This is not me angry.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great performance.
No, well,
that was
well
a great
done.
game of football.
It was a great performance. Well done to Brentford. Well done to Liverpool as well. You know what? For me as a neutral, what a fantastic game. So entertaining. 6 goals. Could have been more. Save of the seasons. Goal line clearances. You couldn't hope for more from a game. It was absolutely
Screamers.
brilliant. Yeah, it was a great game. But Liverpool do drop points, and they'll be a very relieved Man United and Chelsea and that today that Liverpool haven't pulled away. However, tomorrow maybe Brighton could go top. So on Monday, sorry. Ooh. But listen, thanks very much for watching this stream. Don't forget, we are doing another stream later on for the big fight tonight. Anthony Joshua versus Usyk. We are doing a watch along to that. It's going to be brilliant here. We've got the guys from Boxing Lowdown in the building. Troops is going to be here. I think Ty's got up here as well. So there's going to be a madness in here watching that big fight tonight. So make sure you check it out. Stream starts from about 9 o'clock. All right. So watch along with us. Tough fight for Anthony Joshua. I'm telling you, Usyk is a very, very good fighter. He's unbeaten. He's a world champion. Very, very tough fight for Anthony Joshua. If he can get this one done, maybe in the future we can see him and Fury, and that's the one that we all want to see. But you've got to get this one done first. So once again, thank you guys. Thank you to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe here to the Don Robbie channel, and we'll see you later on for the next stream. Some boxing.